Taylor Watch.
Welcome back to another episode of Taylor Watch. Happy Thursday.
Happy Thursday, everyone.
And happy Memorial Day weekend.
Yay.
Hey. Kind of confusing that it's not next weekend.
Ugh.
I was going about my, quarter Q2
Yeah.
thinking it was next weekend, but it's in fact this weekend.
Yeah, it's throwing off my groove a little bit.
Do you
for
have
sure.
any fun plans? Where are you going?
I have a wedding.
Yeah, that's
like,
right. I keep
kill
forgetting.
me and my family. I'm
Wedding
sorry,
is
but like
crazy.
if you plan a wedding Memorial Day weekend, you're selfish. And like I'm sure we have a listener here that probably has their wedding this weekend. Like I'm so sorry for calling you selfish, but like I
tough
wanted to
thing to
go to
do.
Martha's Vineyard.
It's tough. It's tough to schedule it on a bank holiday. It really is.
Like
and
it's kind of unfair. Like a long weekend, like that's like when
Right.
everybody's traveling. Everyone has like
I
these.
think people assume that it'll be easier because it's like, oh, it gives them something to do, and they already have off work. They don't have to take off any days.
Right. That
But
does
it's
make
like-
sense.
Which I get.
No, if
that.
anything, maybe I'm just being selfish.
No, because I'm with you in the way of like, I'd be pissed if I had to go to a weekend on Memorial Day
Yeah.
or go to a wedding Memorial Day weekend. I think Labor Day is the exception. I'm okay with a Labor Day wedding.
Well, and then it's like labor. Like we're supposed to not labor at all.
Yeah,
you know?
we're supposed to be laying around. I'm okay with Labor Day only because it's the end of the summer. Like we had our fun,
Yes.
and we can end it with a bang and a celebration. But Memorial Day, the kickoff of summer, you're gonna take it for yourself.
The only thing that's making me
It
feel
better be good,
Right.
That's what I'm saying.
It's in Queens. Like it should be fun. I think it'll be fun. We'll see.
I hope the weather is. I mean, the weather's gonna be so.
It's gonna be shit. Are you going anywhere?
No.
Yeah,
That-
okay.
and I'm now pissed because I'm not going anywhere because I
like-
fucked up the weekends. Like in my head, I was like, oh, still have 2 weeks I could plan something last minute. One of my favorite things to do is, I love to catch a last minute deal on Airbnb. Like this sounds like it's about to be an ad, but it's not. Like I'm a Airbnb stalker. Like I will see houses or things or whatever all the time and I'll save them for later.
Yeah.
And sometimes I like, if they have nobody to rent one of these houses and it's like very last minute,
Yeah.
like I'll look today, just in case something pops up and it's like, oh, I'll pack up a bag and I'll go.
Yeah.
If it's close enough, whatever. Weirdly, it happens a lot. So if you're in the market for that, because people are like, all right, well, nobody wanted to pay $5,000 for this weekend, so might as well cut it in half and at least get
See if
some,
anyone bites. Yeah.
So it's like a good deal to hop on. But once I heard the weather was going to be so shit, I kind of stopped caring as much.
I think
it's going to be bad everywhere on the Northeast right now.
Yeah, exactly.
Cold and rainy.
I was supposed to go to Francesca's on Long Island, but I think I'm
that's
just
right.
gonna.
I thought you were going to go out. Yeah.
I think I'm just gonna stay in the city.
It's going to be like 50 and raining.
I know, and then I don't have to like pay for a sitter for anchovy
So
and
true.
then,
Oh,
like
Chovy
I know.
Marie.
Then we can snuggle while
Right.
it rains.
Exactly. And that is nice.
Yeah.
I got excited at the prospect of like being cozy inside.
Yeah,
watching
doing
the rain.
absolutely nothing.
Maybe taking like one rain walk. I could do that. That would be lovely.
Ooh, that sounds nice.
Don't count out a rain walk.
Yeah.
Nothing better than having a little umbrella, little waterproof shoes, walking around for a bit.
And when the flowers are blooming, like it's nice.
It's stunningly
Yeah.
gorgeous. It smells good. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's good vibes usually, but we'll just have to see. And hopefully for all of our listeners in other parts of the world, not the
Yes.
Northeast, you'll be celebrating a very sunny
Yes. Or
Memorial Day
hopefully
weekend.
you're going somewhere
Yeah.
nice and sunny.
Yeah.
But yeah, not us. We'll be in the rain.
Nope.
But that's okay.
Let the rain fall
Exactly.
down. Literally, wake my dreams. And we're
Let it
all
wash away my sanity.
Cause
Wait,
I wanna
speaking
feel
of
that
singing,
thunder,
I wanna scream, let the rain fall down. I'm coming clean.
I'm coming clean. Oh, wow. Laguna Beach.
I think I am finally clean.
Yes, when I was drowning, that's when I... Yes.
The rain came.
Pour
Damn, Hillary and
both of
they
those
should
songs
they should
really like a mashup.
combine that.
And Hillary had such nice things to say. I bet they would love to do that.
That just reminded me of our Mambo number 5.
Oh my God, you guys. Oh my God, breaking news. The Mambo number 5 being inducted into the whatever Hall of Fame we were talking about last week.
registry or whatever.
The like National Registry. It's not Lou Bega. It's not. Which like,
Yeah.
I'm sorry. There are multiple? What do you mean?
What do you mean there's more than one Mambo number 5? I guess it's like
Is it like a box Mambo number 5 or like a, you know what I mean? Not box.
it must like some composer,
Yeah, must
I guess
be.
it's Mambo number 5, like number spelled out, and then Mambo number 5 by Lou Bega is N-O.
N-O. Yeah, Mambo number 5. Right. But okay, so it's literally like it's the Mambo #5. Like that's the tone in which.
Right, probably.
So it's like probably played in like, you know, Dancing with the Stars and shit. Like it's probably like a. That's so funny. And
So
apologies.
funny.
Apologies to the original Mambo #5.
Seriously. But
not
like,
Lou Bega. But
the
while
one that
we're having the conversation, Lou Bega deserves.
Seriously, add him in there. Like, that's a fucking banger classic.
You heard us pop off.
Yeah.
Also, I realized that like when we were singing it, we didn't even sing the part. Like, a little bit of Monica in my life. Like, that was the whole.
Yeah.
So in my head, sorry for those who don't know the deepest parts of Mambo #5 by Lou Bega, but.
That was
He's snubbed.
so funny, though.
Sounds like a snub. That is really
time.
funny.
Seriously.
Really, really funny. And sorry for spreading misinformation. As always, a reminder that this podcast is loosely based in fact.
Right, and you can't hold us accountable for that. It's like,
you can't.
How many Mambo #5s are we supposed to have in our brain? It's
We're
like
just
only
girls.
one is allowed.
We're
and
girls born between 1990 and the year 2000. We're gonna talk
Exactly.
about Mambo #5 Lou Bega.
Yeah,
there are no other options.
Exactly. In the world we're living in, there's only one.
There's only one. So yeah, apologies to those original composers and congratulations on your big induction. Lou Bega, your time will come.
Don't worry, Lou Bega.
Don't worry, Lou Bega.
Any minute now.
One day you will get the recognition you deserve.
Yes.
But yeah, so we've got a few things to chit chat about. We of course will do our usual voicemails and DMs at the end of the episode. We have a couple of things to touch on going into the weekend. Some clowning opportunities. We've got an official ranking by the fandom from the Taylor Swift Museum.
Ooh.
We'll discuss, see if we agree. We've got some shit talk to do on Scott Borchetta and
Yay.
AI. Wow, two of our favorite things linked together.
Literally.
That was like the day that it was my birthday and Dumois had fucked up. And I could talk shit about Dumois on my birthday. That's how this feels.
Yep.
And a couple of updates non-Taylor wise. And then we're doing a little bit of homework that Gia geniusly thought of this morning that has to do with off campus. So you guys will love that. So make sure to stay tuned. But first and foremost, we got details on a dress that Taylor wore to the friend's wedding in Greece.
Yes.
Travis's friend's wedding, the teammate.
Yes, he plays for the Chiefs. George Clafagus.
Yes.
Something of Clafagaf.
Califgos or whatever. Or is that where they were?
Karloftis. George Karloftis.
Karloftis.
Yes.
Congratulations again on their wedding, but
Yes.
again, we're dying for the fit details from Taylor Swift, and we did in fact find out it is a Zimmerman dress, which if you looked at it up close, you could tell very similar pattern to what they usually do, but this one in particular had mermaids all over it.
Yes.
And I raced. And it's everywhere. You can still get it. It's on Net-a-Porter. It's on Revolve. It's
really?
Yeah. And it's on their
And you
their
know
website.
who kept the sale price? Zimmerman
did. And
yeah,
shout out to them
that's a real
for that.
fucking brand that has respect.
Exactly. And if
makes
it gets sold
good
out,
quality clothes.
If it gets sold out, good for them. They put it back on sale full price, just as everybody fucking does. You know what I mean? Kudos to them for doing it right.
The dress is unbelievable. The color is unbelievable. The details of like the treasure chest and
cute.
The mermaids and the shells. It's unbelievably beautiful.
Sure, really cute.
Like shell shoes from Reformation
shoes, and then the clutch was cute too. Aquazara maybe.
Probably.
Gold. It was like a gold clutch, I think. And I gotta tell you, it took literally every bit of my own self-control not to buy that fucking dress. Like
once I saw it was on sale, I was like, bro. You know, it is on sale, like whatever, but
it's just so stunning.
It's still $1,300.
It is, but it's so stunningly beautiful.
So gorgeous.
It's like corseted up top and kind of woven as well. Like the detail is really good. So if you're in the market for a dress like that, you know, highly recommend. And Zimmerman's a beautiful brand. Like I love.
That's like my goal is to buy myself a Zimmerman dress.
I only have one Zimmerman item, and it is I bought it for I swear it's not dark, but it's going to sound dark at first. Ooh. We did a celebration of life for my Nana last year at the Botanical Gardens. I forget if I talked about it much, but I bought a yellow Zimmerman dress for that. It's like yellow with flowers all over it, but it was kind of the structure of the dress. I've never worn it since then. I will wear it eventually, but it feels still like you know, funeral adjacent.
Right.
It wasn't a funeral, but the cut of the dress, it's like high neck with buttons that go from the neck all the way down the bottom.
Ooh.
It kind of looks like a Victorian morning dress, like
Love.
style-wise, but it's a bright yellow with flowers all over it. So I kind of liked that. That's why I got it, or at least that was the justification for me buying it.
Right, of
I
course.
was like, it's a morning outfit, but it's sunny and it's perfect for this occasion for my Nana. And so it like hangs up in my little thing, just kind of sitting there, and I appreciate it every time I look at it. Like it's so beautiful.
It's like a piece of art.
Really, like just the detail up close, the printed. When I went to, I think I got it from Nordstrom, and even the girl, like I was trying it on, was so nice. Like it was a really good experience with buying this Zimmerman dress.
Yeah,
so
yeah.
If you're looking for somebody, a bad influence friend to push you over the edge to buy it, let us be those girls.
Seriously.
But it did raise a question in my mind, because now it's gotten to the point where I personally have no self-control when it comes to shopping. So whenever I see something I like, I want it. See it, I like it, I want it, I bought it.
Right.
Ari vibes. But it's like, how many things can I buy that Taylor Swift has worn? It gets to a point.
Without it being like copycat.
Yes.
Yeah.
Because what happens when we hang out and we have all the same outfits?
What happens when we go to Via Corona together? We all show up in the same outfit.
We all have the same fucking top.
We all have the same Stella McCartney peplum top.
No, literally, like, then what? You know?
Yeah.
But it does have me think a lot about that. Like, sorry that for me personally, Taylor Swift and I are like the same height, the same shape, the same age.
Yeah.
It's like, I don't know. I want to know what girls like that successful women my age are wearing. And she's the most successful woman my age.
I think I don't know. I feel like maybe it crosses a line if you're buying every single thing, but like, I don't know, being inspired by a celebrity's style is so
I think it's fine.
Normal.
I
like
think it's
everybody's
fine.
Like that. Like I feel like everyone kind of has like their style icon, and when it comes to like their personal style, someone that's a celebrity that like represents that well, and you can kind of like base it off of it a little bit, but like once you start going like head to toe same look, maybe that's weird, but
it's
like
a little much.
I think what is it? Imitation is the finest form of flattery.
The greatest form of flattery.
Greatest form of flattery.
And I agree with that. Pretty much wholeheartedly. I think too, Taylor's style has evolved quite a bit. Yeah. And unfortunately, it's just exactly my style right now. Like I love everything she wears.
There's nothing wrong with that.
It's rare if there's something I don't like. But what if it came out that I've been secretly her new stylist this whole time? Wouldn't that be the craziest?
Well, I'd be pissed at you for not telling me.
True, that's so true.
I wouldn't be excited. I'd be like, you fucking bitch.
I would have told you. Yeah. I would have told you.
Well, that'd be crazy.
Sorry, guys. I got to at least tell Gia. Yeah. It's in my NDA.
Yeah. You can tell Gia Mariano.
Can tell Gia. Yeah.
That's hilarious.
Can tell podcast, but not Dave. Dave would tell everybody. He's a blabbermouth.
Oh my God, yeah.
But yes, I just think that what she's doing with her style right now is... And the mixing of the high and low, like obviously Zimmerman is high. It's a high end situation. If anyone were to like buy that dress, it's probably for a special event. Yeah. And if you're buying it to just kind of wear around the house or wear out with your friends, like good for you, but that means you're rich. You know what I mean? Like you can't
for
just,
sure.
Whatever. So I think that she just whatever she's got going on, whoever is in her ear, whether it's herself or blah blah blah, I just think that she right now is at a point where like she's the best she's ever looked. She's wearing like the coolest, trendiest, like most, I want to say effortless style she has right now. Like nothing feels forced, nothing feels kitschy. Yeah. It just feels so her, and such a like a perfect representation of like a successful woman who's her age.
The stage of life that she's in right now. Yeah, totally. She's
and I have no choice but to stand.
No choice.
And that shouldn't be held against me or anybody.
No. Anytime she wears something that's like less than like $1,500, I'm like, oh.
Yeah. Like, girl. Yeah.
Low budget.
Yes. Completely. Yeah. So when you guys see me wearing that, the Wiederhoft Carnations strapless top at Harry Styles, like, just keep that in mind. Yeah. Keep everything I just said in mind, and don't call me a creep.
No. I feel like that's like such a normal. There's a reason why she wears like, I don't know. I feel like you're putting those clothes out there, and you're representing the brands. Yes. Like she wants these.
Sorry, I want to support.
She wears. Yeah, exactly.
Sorry, I want to support, and sorry that print on that top is exactly the same print as the wallpaper I have in my house. I didn't choose that.
Yeah, it's like, what are you supposed to do when everything?
I had no choice.
When the stars align and everything's meant to be the way it's supposed to be, you just press pay.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And it's easier than ever. But also, that's just, I think, how a lot of people felt about the Zimmerman dress. Happy to have that reveal. But yeah, it is still out there. It's not sold out. You can still get it if you want.
Right.
Moving on, though, there is a new reason for us to be clowning Gia. And this one feels legitimate.
Yeah.
And it's kind of a piggyback off of some clowning we've already been doing concerning Toy Story 5.
Yeah.
Obviously, we all remember a couple weeks ago the glitch and or mistake made by someone who put a 48-hour countdown on set a 48-hour countdown live on the Taylor Swift website. It was up for like an hour or two, maybe
yeah, it's
not
an
even,
hour,
maybe an hour.
Yeah,
and it was like a clear countdown with like the Toy Story clouds in the background. Like it was. We didn't have to dig far for that clown. It was pretty fucking clear what was about to happen.
And like the yellow letters, like it was pretty right on the nose.
It almost was like, oh wow, this is confirmation, whatever, blah, blah, blah. So it kind of planted the seed. It was promptly, oh my God,
it's unbelievable. Sorry, y'all.
Sorry. I was.
You're not getting pulled over.
No.
We're getting arrested.
There's a fire. There's a fire clearly. Whenever there's a honking, there's always the fire.
Yeah.
I was listening back to, I clicked on our show and I was watching on YouTube and it really is so loud.
It's so loud.
I didn't realize.
It's
I've never
unbelievable
heard
how loud it is. It sounds like we're like in the fire truck.
It's so nuts.
Yeah.
So we're sorry. But okay, back to the clown. I think that we all had a taste of what could possibly be to come. I think them taking it down was kind of a clear indicator of like, all right, there was clearly a mistake here somewhere made. But ultimately, the clowns live on for this Toy Story 5 potential song release, because here is something that a Taylor Swift account tweeted to kind of bring to our attention. It says that if Taylor Swift follows a similar pattern to her latest soundtrack, Carolina, remember she wrote Carolina for Where the Crawdads Sing.
Yep.
She would release her Toy Story 5 song next Friday, May 29th, 3 weeks before the movie. So I guess Carolina came out 3 weeks before When the Crawdads Sing.
Right.
Notably, it's the very eve of her 1-year anniversary since her master's purchase, which shame on us, Gia, and I have chills up my spine even just saying this, for not thinking
realizing
that this was so close.
Yeah.
We've all been saying like, ooh, there's got to be a reason. There's got to be this. There's got to be that. Like, do we have any big days coming up? Yeah, we fucking do. The 1-year anniversary of Taylor getting all of her masters back is May 30th.
Yeah.
Which this year is a Saturday. May 29th is the Friday Eve.
Yeah.
Friday before all of that celebration. And what would be a greater celebration to having her masters back than perhaps a vault track from the 20th anniversary release of debut for Toy Story 5?
Right. Either vault track or I'm still thinking like Tim McGraw, Taylor's version, just because it came out on the same day that Toy Story 5 is coming out, which is June 19th. So like those coincidences are so crazy. Yeah, I can't believe that we didn't put 2 and 2 together with that.
Yep.
And it does make sense. 3 weeks before, that's like around a month. Like a little, it depends on the month, but it's like a little, like around a month, whatever. Gives you like a month to really gear up, get ready for the movie. That's like I feel like a month is like when the press really starts to get hot for the movie.
Absolutely, because we really haven't seen a lot of press. Like all we've seen it's they're in the previews stage where like you're only seeing the previews in movies, in the movie theater. Like we haven't really seen the Toy Story 5. Like, I think it's out. Like, the trailers are out online, but they haven't been pushing them hard.
Yeah.
At all.
And they also said June 5th is also in play since the latest soundtrack to Toy Story 4 came out 2 weeks ahead.
Got it.
So this says the Ballad of the Lonesome Cowboy performed by Chris Stapleton for Toy Story 4 was officially released on June 5th, 2019. It was later released alongside the full film soundtrack on June 21st.
Interesting. I think that would be a week later.
So I just feel like,
but it's if we've got an important
something
date,
is imminent,
and if we're talking again, like we saw the preview for Toy Story 5 before Devil Wears Prada 2, and the concept of it is like, keep your childlike wonder and don't let the computers squander it. Like that's basically the message that's going to be happening in this movie, right? That just, I kind of feel also fits in so well with the stuff that Taylor's been saying in speeches, like the sentiment she's been saying, like don't let the outside noise stifle your creativity.
Yeah, so
and
true.
I feel like that messaging kind of goes hand in hand with this kind of movie. also hand in hand with her getting her master's back.
Yeah.
Don't let the man bring you down. Like, I just feel like it's so primed for something like that.
Especially, if it's...
And I love that.
If it's something with debut, like, what better way to kick it off and in celebration of getting your master's back than your first album ever, you know?
Of course. First album ever, but also, I mean, we also keep saying debut just because it's the 20th year anniversary of that album this year, but also I do feel like that album matches up with Toy Story.
Totally.
Like, it just makes sense.
Totally.
Like, maybe because she was young when she wrote it, or because it's got a country twang to it, and I'm thinking about Woody, but generally, I just think that it makes total sense for it to be tied up in this, and I never in a million years would have guessed or assumed or even thought that Taylor would be involved in Toy Story at all.
Yeah.
If not for this like glitch, mess up, whatever it was about the countdown. Like, that is what sparked this whole conversation.
Yeah.
Like, that would have been the biggest surprise of all time for sure, if not for that moment. And now I feel confident, like, just at least thinking
something has to come out of that. Like,
Yeah.
they don't just have that countdown ready.
Right.
Like, obviously it was posted as, I think we can say now that it was definitely posted as a mistake.
Yeah, I think
because
so,
like
too.
nothing happened.
And they didn't say anything about
They
it.
didn't say
Yeah,
anything.
yeah.
Like, there's no way that they have that countdown ready to go if something with Toy Story is not happening. Like,
Exactly.
Like, you know, like, it's just too on the nose.
Yeah. It's too much of a mistake. Like, it would have to be... They'd have to say some kind of statement.
It's
to
like,
the
why would they
contrary.
even
They'd
make
have to
the
be like,
countdown in the
no,
first
sorry,
place?
that was like a mistake.
Yeah.
Like, we have the same back end. Like, what's the excuse?
Yeah, I don't
even?
know.
You know what I mean? For it being on Taylor's website. Like, that's where I'm like, okay.
Exactly.
But, you know, we will have to see. I just think that it's such an amazing fit. I think that it would be so fun. I think that it brings in the kids. It brings in, you know, just so much.
Yeah.
And made only better if she like ends up being a voice in the movie.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like,
Oh.
I'm still kind of clowning for like a moment of like Taylor and Travis playing themselves as
cameo.
Barbie dolls or
Yeah,
something. You know
yeah,
what I mean?
yeah,
Like,
that'd
I would
be
just
awesome.
love. So we will keep our eyes peeled for that. May
Yeah.
29th. But even still, despite the Toy Story of it all, we got to keep that day in mind. I cannot believe we haven't talked about that day, especially because she is doing these pap walks. There does seem to be a pattern in her outfits. There's this, there's that, whatever. And we've got the 1 year anniversary. Do we think, Toy Story aside, that she wouldn't acknowledge it in some way? Of course.
No, I feel like...
At least a post on the story.
Or, yeah, I was going to say at least a story post
Yeah.
on Instagram of something. I mean, it's like the biggest moment of her life, the 1 year anniversary of like the biggest
Massive.
achievement. Or not biggest achievement, but like biggest accomplishment, maybe
Yeah.
you could say. Like, she
For
what she was
sure.
able to
It's
accomplish for
her-
herself,
Her
almost.
validation personified. Like, I
Yeah,
feel like it is
yeah,
the
so-
most validating thing that could ever happen to her happened to her.
I know,
And it's amazing.
I wonder if we're kind of like avert to it because like it's kind of when
Well, it's
shit
bad
started to
days
hit
for
the
us.
fan for us. Yeah.
It's like actually a horrible time for us. Well, so this is what I was
Yeah,
thinking
it's like
about
the
last
1
night.
year anniversary of us getting canceled.
Yes. So I was thinking about this last night, Gia, and I didn't count the days, but I do believe it was like almost a month exactly. Like, so Taylor got her master's back and we got canceled like literally 2 days later. And so
I thought we got canceled before or like the day of. Because I remember we talked about her getting her master's back and we are like, this is perfect for our last episode. We were like,
yes,
this is perfect.
But it
We
would have
can talk
happened
about
on a
it.
Friday because we had the weekend. Because I remember stewing over it on the weekend and then we recorded on a Monday.
Yeah.
So it must have happened like,
It must have happened on that Thursday or Friday because we got canceled on like a Thursday or Friday. I remember it was like a Wednesday or Thursday or Friday.
I'm trying to think of the timeline.
I know because I remember.
You're right about, because there were two things that happened that week, but we
Yeah.
can't talk about the first one still.
Yeah,
It's like,
and I think
well, I think we've alluded to it.
think it was a
Has to do with the
Thursday.
blog I wrote.
Yeah.
That was not received. It was supposed to be a joke and it wasn't received as a
Yeah.
joke, and I got in trouble for it. But that happened first. And then like 2 days later
was the paparazzi thing. So that's why I think it was on a Thursday because I remember like not being in the
Yeah.
office.
Because then would she have, right, like when she came out with her master's,
And then that happened
we like
Friday.
right.
I
I mean, I think we like freaked out about
Yeah.
not being able to do the show.
we just remember
or did we
being
beg
like,
to do
wait,
the show.
this is terrible timing.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. It was bad. It was not good for us, but
Yeah.
we obviously still got to record that episode. It was our last episode for like a month, but I would like to count the dates because I almost, in my head, I was like, should we do something silly where it's like, yes, it's good for Taylor, but it's like it's like Lent But for us, it's like, and then our resurrection is the day that we got the pod back.
Yeah.
It's like,
I want to see if I can.
you know what I'm talking about? I was high last night thinking about this. I was like, it'd be so funny if like it's like these are our days of Lent, like our days of mourning, or like the days we were off. But then Lent's over when Easter happens, right? Like, isn't that the whole thing?
Yes.
And it's like Easter happens when we're resurrected. I was really high.
That's hilarious.
But it's kind of funny, and I like couldn't think of anything that worked there. But I think that we also will celebrate our 1 year of being back.
Oh,
but not until that won't be until July, because that's when we're back.
Yeah, wait, let's our it's like July like 12th or 13th or something like that is when we're back.
We should our 13th episode we could do.
Summer I Turned Pretty.
We'll do something fun.
Our 11 months ago. That was June 4th, 2025 was our like last episode.
Yeah. Okay, so that would make sense for.
And then let me see if when that was like in terms of year or on terms of day. June 4th that was. So that was
we would have
on a Wednesday.
We recorded it on a Wednesday, and we recorded it on a Tuesday.
Yeah. So I feel like it was definitely the
weekend.
20. Yeah, we had the weekend.
Yeah.
To
think about it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Are we gonna kill ourselves or?
Because I feel like I went to like Memorial Day weekend. Was Memorial Day weekend that year? Because I feel like I was a pouty fucking mess all weekend.
Yeah.
But I don't know if I was pouty about it being
was the
canceled.
Weekend before. Memorial Day was the weekend before. So we were like, yeah, Memorial Day. And then it was like, and you're canceled.
Right.
Yeah.
Oh God. Well, anyway, so listen, not to make it about us. It's a complicated time of year for us.
Right.
But in general, it's an exciting time of year for Taylor, and it's an exciting time to be, God bless, exciting time to have been a Swiftie, and I think that it certainly deserves a level of acknowledgement from Taylor if she so feels, if she so chooses.
Yeah, totally.
So good for her. We also have the more rumors swirling that she perhaps will be performing at the Songwriters Hall of Fame after all.
Yes, Page 6.
Page 6 reporting, normally a source we don't trust, but it is
it's
something
fun
we've
to
discussed.
Yeah. It's fun to maybe clown a little bit to see if we'll get a live performance. They said
Totally.
Sources tell Page 6 Hollywood that Swift is preparing for a different Big Apple summer soiree that will take place weeks before her wedding to the blah, blah, blah. Love Story artist is being inducted into the Songwriters Hall of Fame on June 11th and is planning to attend the ceremony with her family. Upping the ante, Swift will perform a song at the Broadway Marriott Marquis event as well, according to sources. It's the hardest ticket to come by in the music biz.
Yeah, duh.
The New York City fire marshals are all over the head count.
I would do anything to be there. Like,
oh my God.
What a moment to even be in the room.
I mean, everybody that's there cool. Is so and then lucky. It's like, and it's also just like you get to see like the best of the best. Like not just Taylor, obviously that's like the number one reason, but like so many amazing. I mean, Mariah's gonna be there.
Oh, right, that's right. And like, well, it's just such a beautiful like. What an accomplishment for these people.
Yeah,
like,
totally.
It just I think is such a highbrow. Like just a really classy room. That's what I'm imagining. Totally. Classy room, classy night, classy event. You know what I would love? And I just thought about this while you were talking about it.
Ooh.
I think we discussed what we thought would happen performance-wise if they would do like if someone would come in like a Stevie Nicks or a somebody to do a tribute to Taylor, of Taylor, whatever. Now the rumors that maybe she'll perform herself. What I would love is a medley of all 5 or 6 songs, whatever, that were inducted.
Yeah.
But then done in like an ensemble. So it's like her, Stevie Nicks, Chris Stapleton, like all the besties, like Avengers style coming through and like singing all Taylor Swift songs like in a medley version. That'd be my favorite.
Ooh, I would like that. I think I don't know, it's been so long since we got a live performance from her that I kind of just wanted to be her.
That is true. That is true.
Like I don't think we've gotten a live performance since the Eras tour.
I don't think so.
I can't recall anything of a live performance because I remember maybe we were clowning a little bit for like one of the late night shows when she went on for Showgirl, but like obviously she didn't.
Right.
So I feel like if this is true, this could possibly be the first time she does a live performance since Eras tour.
Yes. What do we think?
So I would. Right. But
kinda.
I think you're right in terms of maybe she performs a medley of those songs that she used to be inducted.
That would just be
or
fun.
to nominate herself, should I say?
Yeah.
But yeah, maybe she does something from Showgirl. Maybe she does more than one song. Who knows?
Yeah.
But I would just really die for a live performance.
I would too, and I hope that somebody's filming it. You know what I mean? Like, obviously, this is
Yes, I think
this is going to be one of those award shows that, like, it's not on TV.
No, it's not.
And I'm sure it'll be recorded just for posterity reasons.
Yeah,
but, like,
yeah.
I hope we get to see like a legit recording, not just like some shitty cell phone from like a drunk audience member. You know?
Yeah. I do feel like they do have the performances.
I think so too.
Documented
to then release later. Yeah. So fingers crossed for that. Again, that's on June 11th.
Yep.
So we're, it's coming up, coming on up, and it would be nice if, or no, I actually don't know. I don't think, not God forbid, but like if she's got a new song that comes out on the 29th, whether it be an old or a new or whatever, like, would we want her performing a new something? Like, if she's got new music, or new to us at least,
or
it
like
might not be new to her.
like the debut vault track or something.
Yeah.
I would listen. She could
Any
literally perform
performance,
"Itsy Bitsy Spider." I don't give a fuck.
so real,
you know,
so real. So she could perform me, and I'd be sad.
No, seriously, like I don't care. She could literally do Paper Rings, X Me, X, the girl at home. And I'm like, yeah, sing it, girl.
Girl at home.
X Moment I Knew.
Honestly, though, I'm telling you, there's got to be a version of it somewhere. I need someone to do like a slow, sad, haunting version of me. I just feel like it's there.
I need to
feel
find
like it's
this
there.
girl's cover of it, because this girl does a cover, like a slowed down version of it, and I'll send it to you.
And it is lovely?
Yeah, it's
Okay,
actually
okay.
really nice.
Like,
yeah.
imagine if Taylor, like, I honestly could cry. Like, if Taylor went up there and she performs like a really sad, slow version of like, I'm the only one of me.
Yeah.
And baby, that's the fun of me.
It'd be like really random.
It'd be like it'd be so random, but it would be so like heart wrenching. Like, yeah, you fucking right, girl.
Yeah,
like, we
there
do
is
love
only
you
one
for
of
you.
you. Yeah.
And here you are. Like,
Yeah.
this is amazing. I mean, she wouldn't, but it would be awesome.
Hey, you never know.
If anyone can make it good, it's her. Because she made it good. She always makes it good.
Right.
But yes, with that conversation, we do have a new thing that's popped up and kind of come across our timeline here. The TS Museum app. I guess it's the TS Museum website. It's I'll spell it, the THETSmuseum.app is like where you go to.
Yeah.
And I guess you can go in here and like vote for rankings of the albums. And I guess people vote like every day, it seems. There's like a live update happening. Currently, there's always a live update happening.
Yeah.
The people, I guess, vote each day. And by the end of the day, they have like a new ranking. But so it is interesting because they do seem to kind of sit around the same spot now that we've checked back a couple of times. And here's the ranking so far. I think that we can all kind of guess about this ranking, but I'll go from the bottom. 12 is Debut, Taylor Swift.
Yeah.
11 is Fearless. 10 is Lover, criminally low for Lover. 9 is Speak Now. 8 is Life of a Showgirl. 7 is Reputation, criminal. 6 is Midnight's. 5 is Red. 4 is 1989. 3 is Evermore. 2 is Folklore. And 1 is Torture Poets Department. I'd say top 5. No Midnight's in the top 5 is tough.
Yeah. Wait, what's the top 5 besides Folklore?
The
Evermore?
top 5 is number 1, Torture Poets.
Yeah.
Number 2, Folklore. 3, Evermore. 4, 1989. 5, Red.
Yeah, no, I don't think I would put Red in the top 5.
I wouldn't either,
could see an
but
argument.
I could see why the fans
I could
are.
see an argument for 1989.
Me too.
I would put Midnight's in that top 5.
I put Midnight's and Reputation
I mean,
over...
Fearless and... Wait, what was that? What it was? Fearless was 11?
Fearless was 11 and Debut was 12.
And then what was 10?
Lover was 10.
Yeah, that's Criminal.
Criminally low.
Criminally low
Yeah,
for Lover
for Lover.
and Fearless. I don't like that at all. I
agree.
I don't agree. I don't really agree with that ranking at all, honestly.
Neither do I, really.
Yeah.
I put Showgirl a lot lower just because it's new and it hasn't earned the right to be as high up as it is. It's a crazy thing to say.
No, I agree
like
with that.
Showgirl, but like over Lover?
No.
Be fucking for real right now.
No.
What? No. Over Speak Now? Get real.
Yeah.
Life of a Showgirl is above Speak Now on this list.
I disagree with that.
Be fucking
I
for
feel
real.
like Showgirl low-key would be like 11 or 10 for me.
It would be for me too.
Yeah.
For sure. I think that
but like if we're talking all of the Swifties, like, yeah, it makes sense that Red and 1989 are up there. Those like two of her biggest albums.
Of course. And people love Red. And
they love Red Taylor's version too.
I think 1989 deserves a top 5 spot.
For
just
sure.
Because it's inducted, it's changed the landscape of
totally,
pop.
Totally.
I think we can give it
I could definitely see the argument for 1989. And I could see the argument for Red too. I could see, because it's like, those two had a lot of commercial success.
I agree.
A lot of singles that did really well from those two.
I agree. Unfortunately, to Sister Evermore, I think I'd pull Evermore out and put Midnight's in its place as number 3.
And
maybe not number 3.
Keep Red in 1989.
I'd probably switch personally Red for Reputation.
Yeah.
But I understand why people would choose Red over Rep. So a top 5 for me, I think, would be Torture Poets, Folklore, Midnight's, 1989, Red. If we're really splitting hairs.
I think I would go TGPD, Folklore, Evermore, Midnight's, Fearless.
Yeah, that's good. Fearless not getting a lot of love here.
Yeah, I can't believe that's 11. What the fuck?
But then the one that I sent, like the one that we saw the other day, that was like a ranking. That one, let's see where it ranked there. That one had Fearless at 10. Life of a Showgirl at 11. This had way more votes. So this one was Torture Poets 1, Folklore 2, Evermore 3, Midnight's 4, 1989 5, Red 6, Rep 7, Speak Now 8, Lover 9, Fearless 10, Life of Showgirl 11, Debut 12. I agree more with that ranking.
Yeah.
But still not quite as much.
Still not quite as much, but I would agree a little bit more, for sure.
Fearless is still pretty low, and so is Lover. But it's just hard, y'all. It's hard because they're all so good.
Yeah, and everyone's going to have their own personal opinions, obviously.
Of course. But yeah, that website actually looks really fun. You can like battle between, it looks a little bit like those Sporkle games we play where you like choose one or the other.
And you can do like your own ranking of the albums.
Yeah.
Like it helps you, like, you kind of do like a pick one out of these, and then it like
a battle
up.
You do like battles between albums. It's like 1989 or Reputation, and then you pick, and then it will show you like
ranks it for you.
Yeah. So it's just a fun little thing if you're wanting to do that.
Yeah.
But of course, it always will end in a discussion of whether or not you agree, and that's how it goes. But last on our list of like Taylor adjacent, kind of going into non-Taylor a little bit, we have a ghost from the past, not to speak his name so close to the 1-year anniversary of the album, of the Masters reconciliation. But Scott Borchetta's out here doing commencement speeches, ? Why? Who is inviting Scott? Who from Middle Tennessee University invited Scott Borchetta to do the commencement
and that's
speech?
what I was confused in the first place. Like, this guy literally is only successful because of Taylor Swift.
Right.
I can't think of one other artist that was successful from Big Machine.
Like one other from Big Machine. I was reading through and people were saying like he only has Taylor Swift and someone else.
Okay,
and I don't know who it is. I forget.
Taylor Swift, and like that explains everything. You can't even remember that other guy's name. Like, I don't understand why he gets to tell the world how to go about your life in the future when you wouldn't have had any success without somebody else.
Agreed. And I think the tone. So what
he just sounded like a nasty asshole.
He sounded like a fucking bitch, like an actual cunt. But like, I hate him so. Obviously, we hate him so much, and I don't know if I've ever heard him talk. If I'm being honest,
yeah,
this might have been the first time that I like saw him in motion. Like I've always seen him and seen quotes, but I've never really seen him speak and move. And the combo with the sour shit coming out of his mouth, really made me hate him even more. But what we're seeing right now, and it's if anyone out there is about to be given a commencement speech, listening to Taylor Watch, cut the AI shit out of your speech. Even if it's a joke, cut it out. Stop talking about it.
I don't understand why they keep picking these like millionaire, billionaire CEOs who have like no connection to today's youth and no connection to reality whatsoever.
Completely. And not only that, they speak about it in a way that makes it like they want to seem bitter or relatable, or like, oh, this is the only bit that they let me do without AI, or like there's been like a lot of conversations in that way about AI, but even just like bringing it up in the commencement speech as like an inevitable part of your future in like a dooming way, which is what Scott Borchetta did. Scott Borchetta was like blah 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 and AI, and was met with like groans and boos from the audience, and he was like, well, you better accept it, it's here, it's here whether you like it or not. Like, shut the fuck up. Like,
and he
get
goes,
off the stage,
do something about it.
He's like, well, then do something about it.
It's
what do
and
you
it's
think?
assholes like you that prevent us.
You're bringing it up.
Yeah.
Shut the fuck up. It just makes no. He's like, I hear ya. Do something. Well, do something about it.
And this also goes into the conversation that we had last episode about Jack Antonoff and the AI.
Yeah.
Why are you the CEO of a music company, a music label, telling people that AI is inevitable and that there's nothing we can do about it. It's a great tool. It's a great tool. It's this, it's that. You are the CEO of a music company where
so crazy.
The number one thing that you need is human emotion, human interaction, human feelings, human experiences. And you're saying that AI is the best thing that it should be. It's like AI is ruining your industry.
It's a horrible business decision on his part because what a young emerging artist who wants to express themselves creatively now wants to go work for Big Machine Records where clearly AI is the future.
Yeah.
Okay? Like in what days after Jack Antonoff just said, if you use AI for your music, like you're not an artist.
Godless whores, he said.
Literally godless whores. But I really, really don't like or understand how why Scott Borchetta took that opportunity to stick it to these kids who are about to enter the world. Like your commencement speech is supposed to be an uplifting, positive outlook on the future, patting yourself on the back for hard work for however many years you were in school, and then encouragement to make something of yourself.
He just
not to succumb to the societal pressures of AI or stop resisting.
And
what's the
forcing
word?
it on
lay
people.
Down for move aside. What's the word? I'm trying to think of to submit submit to the futures of AI and whatever. It's how many times do we have to have a conversation? We understand that it's a tool for certain things. It is not a tool for creativity.
Yeah.
And that is the message that needs to be sent. And I can't believe that he it's almost like he went on his own tangent because he got annoyed that somebody booed him for saying AI.
Yeah, no, totally. He did
the Chris Harrison thing where he forgot all media training.
The booing, and he just his real personality totally showed. What else did he say? He didn't say shut up and pay me. He was like, what did he say? He was like,
no, oh my God, Gia, thank you for saying that. I totally forgot he fucking said that. He said he's like, deal with it or you'll be paying me.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
You can deal with it now or you can pay me later.
Disgusting.
Hear me now or pay me later. Shove it up your ass, Scott Borchetta.
What a money hungry.
Oh, it's just disgusting. And what a lame
shit.
thing to be doing to all of these young hopefuls, going out into the real world and having to do their careers, and what a way to just poo-poo on all of them, being like, well, yeah, you guys are all coming into the real world, but guess what? The real world's getting taken over by AI, so either lay down and take it or pay me.
It's one of the most disrespectful,
it's so disrespectful to these kids.
I've seen some,
and I just want these kids to keep fucking booing the fuck out of these losers, because
me too.
It just pisses me off to disrespect those kids like that. 4 years of an education where a lot of these kids are probably in debt,
of course,
and you're telling them that it's too bad because your job's gonna be taken by AI.
The landscape is so uncertain, and everyone already knows that, so there is no need to
add on
stomp
to it.
on it the minute you leave. Kids already have enough anxiety coming into the real world. And listen, everyone figures it out. You come to the real world, you figure it out.
Yeah.
You have to, however that is up to you and the world. But ultimately, you should go into it with positivity, because you will be okay. Everybody will be okay. But to have someone in such power get up there and to even have been elected to make that speech, to have that fucking outlook and to just be so snarky and rude, it just. I would feel the exact opposite of inspired if I were one of the kids in the graduating class.
Scott Borchetta out of all fucking people.
It's just so...
I don't know. I just found it to be so distasteful. I
couldn't agree more.
I'm really... if anything, it pisses me off, but also makes me proud of these kids for booing and being like, no, this is not what we want. It's what you want.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
And that is what it is. He's like, he wants something to do something about it. Okay, yeah, good. Keep speaking up. Keep booing him.
Yeah.
Don't take the AI stuff just in stride when it comes to creativity. I think that message needs to be said more times, because it gets to a point where I think that people who are older, like Scott, he's 60 something. I looked up his age earlier. They just think that it's they've got that mentality that a lot of people his age do, where it's like, well, this is it, move forward. Like, it's boomer shit. Sorry. Like, he's thinking like a boomer, where you've got to lay down and accept AI for what it is and whatever. But it's a landscape that no one knows about.
Yeah.
Nothing needs to be accepted as it is.
Yeah.
Like, it will continue to change. And eventually, hopefully, if everybody has their fucking head out of their ass and doesn't just like turn off their brains so robots can run their life, it will become useful and helpful and harmonious with the world. Hopefully that should be the outlook on it, because yes, there are people that are using it, that it's helpful for them or whatever. But again, to stifle and to even the people making jokes, Scott Borchetta aside, people making jokes about like I saw that woman being like, this is the part of the speech where AI, I was allowed to do without AI, and then they had AI read out the names of the graduates.
Yeah, and then it like fucked everything up.
Yeah, it's like, what are we doing this for? Like, this is unnecessary.
It's like, are you really that lazy that you can't read out fucking names? Christ almighty, it's just, like, it's unbelievable.
What are we doing? People really just want to like stop doing their shit. They just want to, I'll just whatever. Don't lay down and give up. Work alongside and creatively. It shouldn't be a part of your life. Like, I don't understand why that isn't the outlook, and I can't believe that they even had Scott Borchetta do that. And apologies to all of the Middle Tennessee University kids who heard that speech. Like, fuck that.
Who the hell's gonna want to sign to Big Machine Records now?
Exactly. Well, that's what I was saying before. Like, you've blown up your whole business. Any young, hopeful creative who already doesn't have the bad taste in their mouth about how you treated Taylor Swift and she publicly exposed you for that behavior, if they had any shred of respect left for Big Machine Records, it's gone. Because what about a creative person, someone who is meant to be a star, wants to go somewhere where their own creativity is going to be stifled by the use of AI? Like, exactly. And AI beats and lyrics and editing and whatever. Like, that's what people don't think about. Like, exactly. You can write a whole song, lyrics, music, everything. And then if you work for Big Machine Records, it sounds like it's got to go through AI before it hears the rest of the world. Like, what if you write something creative and it's beautiful and it's like, well, our AI algorithm tells us that actually these
that's not going to chart
won't perform well. Yeah, whatever. Like, that's the world we're moving towards if you start incorporating it within music. And again, shout out to Jack for saying the anti and saying it and it being out there before Scott even like gave that fucking speech.
Seriously.
Maybe they knew that was like, all these music people have inside info, and so I'm so sick of all the big corporations, etc. Like, fuck these people. Like, what's happening?
Me too. I'm sick of it. I'm sick of them telling.
I want everyone to be independent.
It's inevitable. It's like, no, because you're saying it.
Have you watched Hacks yet?
No, I got to. I know.
You have to. While you're like worked up about it, you have to. I know. You'll feel good watching it. Regardless, we hate that. We stand with the creatives who are on the outside of AI and don't want to lose hope about the future because they're fearful of losing their jobs to that. And those kids deserved a much better speech. And so hopefully someone, gives them a little more. Wouldn't it be so amazing if Taylor Swift was like, hey, like for the kids in Middle Tennessee, like she just put out like a notes app, like nothing.
That'd
just
be
like,
funny.
It'll be great. Oh, I would love it. Ew, but what a scumbag, really. Like, just the way he was doing it.
He came off as such a smug asshole.
I said it, I referenced a couple minutes ago being like, it was like the Chris Harrison thing. For those who don't remember, Bachelor fans, Chris Harrison was, of course, the longtime host for 20 fucking years, plus longer than that probably. And then he got fired because he had a terrible, like, boomer moment, lapse in judgment on a live stream with Rachel Lindsay, where it concerned
talking about like race.
Having like a race conversation, and how one of the girls on the show was getting heat for having attended like an antebellum party in college, and Rachel Kirkconnell, actually, she's like, water under the bridge now, it seems. However, Chris Harrison, like, he like short circuited in the middle of it and was like, what's a big deal? Like, what do we care? Like, he sounded like, it was just so crazy. And Scott Borchetta did that exact same thing. Yeah. And it's just embarrassing.
It really is embarrassing.
Mortified for him.
I just don't understand.
Hate it.
Yeah.
Hate it. And the more we'll talk in circles about it, because we can talk shit all day.
What did she say in My Tears Ricochet? You had to kill me, but it killed you just the same. Something like, you turned it to your worst fears, and now you're tossing out blame, drunk on this pain, crossing out the good years. Mm-hmm. It's literally Scott Borchetta. Drunk on this pain. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah. 100%. It really is. He's so revisionist history about the whole thing. Totally. And it's like, only someone with an impenetrable ego could be like that. Totally. So, that hopefully that ego and all the like green sludge that he's full of will carry him to
disaster in the future. And I hope the worst for him, honestly. Well, Gia, my new apartment search has I've kind of put it on pause after the big loss of the beautiful apartment with the wisteria that I really wanted. But that doesn't mean that I'm not still now looking for a new place to live in general.
Of course.
Because I feel a little bit like I've outgrown my shell. Hermit crab outgrown my shell. And I've got a little bit too much going on. But all it's been doing is making me surf for new furniture and new ideas. And thank God that Wayfair is here to help us daydream in this way.
I actually have a package from Wayfair on the way. Coming on Friday. I got new bar stools.
Oh, how
Barstool
fun.
Sports. Yeah.
Yeah.
I got new bar stools.
Ooh, cute.
They're
What do they look like?
green. They the seats are like green velvet. So and I have a green velvet chair from Wayfair, by the way.
Perfect.
So they'll match perfect.
Oh,
and
I
then
love.
like the backs are like rattan.
Cute.
So it's like very cute.
Cute.
Big,
Rattan?
Yeah, rattan.
I think, yeah.
Matches the vibe of my apartment perfectly. I've had these old bar stools from like forever ago, so I'm so excited to get new ones from Wayfair. Can't wait. Wayfair has every style for everything that you need, whether your vibe is modern, coastal, farmhouse, or eclectic. Wayfair has options to help you create a space that's uniquely yours. It's easy to find what you need. Wayfair makes it simple to narrow down what works for your style and budget, and everything is in one place. So you could do outdoor seating, grills, appliances, storage, patio lighting, rugs, decor. It's your one-stop shop for your home. And it's delivery that you can trust. Installation and assembly services are available for a truly seamless experience, and you can shop with confidence with over 20 million verified 5-star reviews help you make the right call. Real customers, real feedback, and real homes. So get prepped for patio season for way less. Head to wayfair.com right now to shop all things home. That's Wayfair, WAYFAIR.com. Wayfair, every style, every home.
Now moving into a couple of things. We've got Harry Styles concert stage news.
Yes.
Seems that his team may be reconfiguring a few things.
So funny. Yeah, they like put out a statement basically.
I felt
being
bad.
Like,
I felt bad. I feel bad for everybody. Like they just I don't know.
It's feel bad.
It's dumb,
like,
but
how did you not think of this beforehand?
I guess based on the complaints were based around like there were some parts of the show where people were standing in certain quadrants of that stage where there were like lights or cameras or something in the way.
Yeah.
Like how they have, those big cranes that go in the way for the lighting or the cameras or whatever. Like I've been in a seat where like some of it was obstructed because of one of those towers, and it wasn't marked as an obstructed view, but it's like very annoying. So it seems like that happened to like whole quadrants of people at a time. So now they have said that they've like removed these obstructions or changed it up because they were just trying to have like maximize the space, right? Is that what they're saying?
And like the sight line on the stage is bad because like
it's like too low, right?
It's too high. The stage is too high.
The stage is too high. Yeah.
They said the floor concept was designed to give fans freedom of movement and the ability to experience the show from different positions rather than being confined to one fixed viewing angle. That open, free-flowing floor experience has always been an essential part of Harry's live show. A small area of the staging in specific floor positions appears to have a restricted sight line.
Yeah.
Those areas are being reviewed carefully and adjusted where possible in compliance with all safety restrictions. So it seems like those parts where like that bridge was kind of like, hopefully they're like going to lower it. Like,
yes,
I don't know.
That makes sense. Right. Because he's got like that roller coaster thing going.
Yeah.
Wait, and now this makes a new question for me. Were people able to like go between like the stage quadrants, like underneath the stage?
No.
Okay.
But there's people in between. Like those square, like in the middle of the square.
Yes.
Yeah.
You can't pass like
No.
underneath
Yeah,
between
no, you
squares.
can't. No.
Okay.
See, it's like all...
Yes. But like there is no space underneath.
Yeah, no, you can't go underneath there. That's like all closed off.
Yeah.
So
okay, I get that. So maybe they have to just flatten out the stage, make it all
Yeah, no,
one.
it's also like, how did they expect the fans to like move or like they're like, we designed it for like fans to be able to move around. It's like, no, you're in a pit. Like
right,
you're not moving around.
You're in Europe, so they don't have seats. They are
yeah, but I'm saying even
big.
in the pit, like if you're in the pit with no seats, like you're not really moving around that much, are you? Like
true, but maybe that's the
you're kind of
hope.
crammed in there
For sure.
Yeah.
But maybe that was their hope to like, because it does seem wider than traditional pit,
Yeah.
So maybe they hoped that it would like give you a little more range of motion. But people, of course, are going to get as close to the stage as they can. But maybe with like the stage being all around them, they thought people wouldn't like rush into one side or whatever. I can kind of see the thought process, but I didn't, the humps in the stage
the humps.
being the obstructions, that's a problem. You can't have that. You can't have that.
Can't have humps.
No, can't have humps. And everybody thought their humps were weird anyway when they came out. So I don't know. But I don't know. Maybe I just feel bad for Harry because I feel like he's the one getting so much shit. But it's like he's like the guy up top. Like we can't blame him in the same way that like I don't think he's involved as heavily as like Taylor would be.
But if anything, that's like makes me more mad. It's like then he doesn't give a fuck about his fucking show.
Maybe it's just not his thing. Like I feel like if I'm a star, I'm not involved. Like the fact that Taylor is so heavily involved in everything. I feel like I would want to be involved in everything
to make sure everything's like the way that I want it to be. Maybe I just have control issues, but like
I
feel like you're the same
issues
way as me. Like
for sure, but I don't know if I'm thinking about. I think if I'm as big of a star as Harry and I'm told by the experts that this isn't going to be a problem, I'm not going to pretend like I know how a stage is made.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like I'm going to be like, yeah, that's cool creatively, but I'm a creative person. I'm just going to hope that it all goes well. But if I hear that like all this shit happened and my fans couldn't see my thing, I'm fucking pissed and I'm yelling at everybody to fix it. You know what I mean? Like,
that's why it's like
which it seems like they're fixing it.
You don't have one person standing on the ground before the show being like, this angle's good,
this might be a problem.
Bad.
Yes,
like,
agreed.
You know, I feel like that's a minor fix, but what do I know?
It feels like something that 100% something that should have been tested beforehand or at least considered beforehand. But again, like. And maybe that's a flaw in Harry that he's just not as involved as or not
too
as
busy
controlling
gallivanting around Rome.
Yeah, this man's engaged. You know what I mean? Allegedly, whatever.
Well,
so
it's like, you know,
so is Taylor.
Yeah,
but like I think that
it just seems
Taylor
like he's like so checked
standard.
out, like he doesn't care, and that's like what makes me mad. Almost is like. You're spending all this money. So many people are traveling because you're only having one show in Amsterdam, one show in London, or like you're only doing 4 cities.
Yeah.
So like all these people are traveling from all over the place. It's like you couldn't even take your time to
I think he's so locked up with his people. Like I think that I would not be surprised to find out that he has absolutely no say whatsoever. Like I really do think that like his people that control, that make the deal specifically with MSG, like those people, I would say have like I'm sure it's somewhere in the deal because I just can't imagine, or maybe he just doesn't know. Maybe they keep all this info from him, like the negativity. Like maybe they're just like,
we're like acting like he's like
you're worried
like
we're
a dumb boy
infantilizing him?
Yeah, like he's like a dumb guy, or like not dumb guy, but like,
what's he gonna do? What's he gonna do?
He's I don't know. I feel like he has such.
I don't think he has as much power as we're giving him. I think Taylor Swift is the exception of someone that has enough power to make shit move in that way. I don't think Harry Styles has that same kind of power.
I don't know.
I don't think he's even close.
They let him wait 3.5 years to put out an album.
Yeah, but only because he paid the piper with that like record-breaking MSG tour for 3 fucking years.
Yeah.
Like he was a workhorse. He did a whole tour and then he did a residency.
Yeah,
you know what
but
I mean?
I don't know.
Like,
I feel like he makes
that
enough money to have some say. Like he's not like Tate McRae or somebody where like, you know, their tour is probably making just as much as, you know, or like breaking even. Like I feel like he's making a huge profit.
But is he?
Yes.
I am very sus about his managers
his net
because
worth
of
is
the
like
MSG.
Something crazy.
Because of the MSG lockup.
Yeah.
We've all found out that is like his managers are friendly with the Dolans. Like that's the situation. Yeah. And I just think that whatever kind of contract he's in, I would imagine it's like a non-negotiable. Like it's like if you don't do it like this, then you can't go on tour. You know what I mean? Like I don't think he has that power to be like,
for sure. Then I'm not going to do it. The tour stops for sure, but like I do think he has power in terms of like the creative design and things of that nature.
He's probably collaborating, but again, I can't imagine that he is so deep into it. And maybe that is the thing. It's like you don't care enough. But I think if I'm in his position, I'm just trusting the experts. And if something gets fucked up, then I'm upset for my fans, of course. But like, you know, I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know. I think I don't want to not like hold him to the same standard as Taylor, but like this tour he's on is not Eras tour. You know what I mean? Like he's not doing a medley.
No,
it's
totally.
This new album. People are going because they like Harry. They don't even really like this album as far as people are saying.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, and I just think that I wonder when this like deal with whoever his managers are is done? Like, does he have to stay with these people for so long? Because it's the same kind of shit. Like, these conversations are very reminiscent of what happened last time he was on tour. It was like, he's only doing it at MSG. He's only whatever. And that was after he had toured for several years. Like, people still were talking shit because they were like, why can't he just go on a bigger tour? Why couldn't he have added more stops in the cities he was already in? Like, it's almost like he's never spoken about it. You know what I mean? So why would he never say anything about the conversation around it if he either didn't know, or unless he didn't know, or unless he wasn't allowed to? You know what I mean? And I just kind of feel like he's not allowed to talk shit about the hands that feed him.
Yeah.
That's kind of the vibe I get.
Yeah.
I get Elvis vibes about Harry Styles sometimes. Like, I know that may sound like dark, but I do. I really do. And I think that he ran away to Italy for 3 years because he was like, they can't touch me here. Like, I think that there's something sinister, and it comes from like the One Direction days. Like, he started out kind of sinister, where they were like working those kids like fucking crazy. Yeah. And then they all jumped off in their own career. And Harry's got that thing about him where like he's so fucking famous because he had the kid audience, and now he's an adult, and now he's got this pressure to perform. Him and Niall are like the most successful from the group, but he's the one. And I feel like he's under this thumb of whatever deal he's been under for his whole life. And I'm not saying that, like, I mean, if it all comes out one day that he just doesn't give a fuck about his fans, and that he did have pieces that he could control in this whole thing, but I don't know. I think that I think one day we'll find out that he was like locked up with these people and having to do this, and maybe he doesn't even like touring at all. You know what I mean?
I don't think he does. I don't know. Yeah, I don't know.
Like, maybe if it were up to him, he wouldn't have had a tour.
I just have a hard time believing that he just has absolutely no say in anything.
I have a harder time believing that doesn't care about the fans. Like that, you know what I mean? Like, that to me is like, we're going to abandon him now in his hour of need?
Yeah.
That sounds crazy to me.
I don't know. I feel like you can tell when like an artist cares, and I don't get that vibe from him at all. Like, every artist that had those problems with Ticketmaster at least put up like a story up being like, I'm sorry guys, this sucks. Like, I'm trying to figure it out. I'm trying to do dynamic price. I'm trying to do this, that. He just said,
but none of them did anything about it though. Only Taylor did.
Olivia Dean has, Ari has, Noah Khan has. They all like
but it was
worked
too late.
with Ticketmaster to try to resell or try to.
I don't think any of that was successful though.
Yeah, it was.
Which one?
Like the scalper stuff. Like,
it definitely wasn't for Ari. And I don't know about it.
They were able to like resell tickets through Ticketmaster.
I don't think so. I would have jumped right on that. I only say about Ari because I've been stalking that because I'm going to the show and I got the tickets in a weird way. But I like the sentiment, of course, of things working. But I do think that whenever celebrities post about the Ticketmaster thing, is a lot of lip service. The only person who did shit was Taylor Swift. I'd rather have lip service
than nothing.
That I disagree with. I'd rather have nothing than like a fake ass, I'm working on it really hard, guys, from like your couch in your $1 billion mansion. No. Even Ari. Love Ari down. But that's, girl, be real. You just made a boatload off Wicked, and now like she would have more power to do shit for sure. Yeah. I think.
I don't know.
We can blame Harry. But all I'm seeing now is that the stage happened, people were pissed, and now they're fixing it. And we'll have to see what happens by the time he gets to the States, you know?
Yeah.
Because you said last episode that even that stage is like way too big for MSG to begin with. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I don't know how they're going to do that.
It sounds to me like they'll probably reconfigure the whole thing.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah,
like
they must.
Especially if it's obstructive view. I don't know. Who knows? But ultimately, it seems to be a big fucking mess. And yeah, maybe Harry will say something about it.
Yeah, I highly doubt it. I just feel we'll have to see how it goes,
I feel like you hate Harry now. I feel like you're like anti. I feel like you have this view of him now that's like malicious, and I'm sad.
I don't know. I just feel like he I don't know, and like even like going to Niall's show, like Niall was so sweet and so like gratuitous, just being like, thank you so much. This is so big, blah blah blah. I don't know. I just feel like
but it was his first time selling out MSG.
I just feel like Harry doesn't. I don't know. It's I don't know. I just feel like he's kind of cashed a check and doesn't care.
I've never been. I didn't go to his very first tour. Did he tour for Harry's house? Or not Harry's house? Sorry.
For Harry Styles. Yeah, I went. MSG.
How was he there?
Amazing.
But how was his temperament? Like, what was he like? Was he like, I can't believe I'm at MSG?
No,
like, this is crazy.
Not that I remember.
Also, to be honest, what does Harry care about MSG? He's from London.
Yeah,
but I feel like that's not as big of a thing. Maybe at Wembley,
everyone wants to play at MSG.
True, you'd think. But maybe Wembley's his big
I don't know. I wouldn't say I hate him. I would just say I don't understand his whole shtick he's got going on now.
I think that I would be willing to bet he's stuck somewhere in limbo between being an adult man who wants to be taken seriously and being Harry Styles from One Direction. Because he's kind of at that age where it's like he's no longer One Direction. The people who liked him as One Direction are not going to like his new shit because it's like not the same.
Yeah, but I feel like he's been so separated from One Direction now. Like,
I think the fans are still like wanting him to be that, you know, like they want him to be this like you know, like I'm Harry Styles. Like I wear colorful jumpsuits and I'm David Bowie. And like he is taking the David Bowie approach where he's basically in the White Album right now.
Last year.
What's that?
That's kind of how he was though, like 2 years ago.
For sure. And people loved it.
Yeah.
And so now that he's not like that, people are like, we don't like this album. We don't like this vibe.
Yeah.
He's an asshole. Like that I don't think is fair.
No, I don't think he's an asshole. I just think he's like checked out. Like I just think he doesn't like even want to be like touring or famous. And I think that's why he's doing like all these smaller, like longer dates, extended dates, but less shows in terms of traveling.
Yeah, yeah.
And like,
well, I think the MSG
album
thing
had no heart. I just feel like, and like, I don't know. Maybe
I disagree about the album though. Yeah. That's another part of it. It's like I think the album is still really, really good. Like, and anyone I talk to that I only see, I heard that you don't like the album that much, and then I now see people on TikTok talking about it. But anyone I know in real life still really likes it. I'm surprised.
It's not that I don't like the album. It's just, I just feel like he's not saying anything, you know? He's not like, there's no song where I'm like, yes, like he's talking about something that I've felt, or he's like really bearing his soul or talking through these deep emotions or whatever. Like,
did you not hear Coming Up Roses? It's the most beautiful song.
It's just,
I think you've been listening to too much Noah Kahan.
Yeah, Noah Kahan's just like such a better lyricist.
The album is for this album, but he's new. I won't stand for it. I'm going the totally other way, and I think I'm gonna have to stand up for Harry in a lot of ways. I think there's more. You just
agreed with me last week that it was forgettable.
I said that the tone of it, I understood why people were turned off by it, but I still personally like it.
Yeah.
And I still think it's really good, and I understand what he's doing with like a totally different concept. Like it is nothing like his other albums. Yes, facts. But again, if we're watching him and his trajectory where it comes to like, I always compare him to David Bowie because other people do, and he himself has like Mick Jagger, whatever, like Rolling Stones, blah, blah, blah. He had that era. But if he's still following that trajectory, David Bowie did a very similar thing to what he's doing right now, where he kind of like switched it up entirely and people didn't really fuck with it. And he had like a weird vibe about him and everybody was like, who the hell is this guy? And eventually he came back around, and now people view some of those songs as like some of his most important. And so it's like, if that is how Harry is doing his career, which again, I'm not saying that he is, but people say that, it makes sense for this to have happened. And I just feel like the concert part of it all is mucking up his like integrity as an artist, and I don't think that's fair. You know?
Yeah, I agree with that.
Yeah,
it's I don't know. I
feel like the Ticketmaster thing too is like, no one wins because it's a government issue. Like,
yeah,
it doesn't matter what you fucking say about it. Nothing's happening. Nothing has changed.
Yeah.
If you try to buy Ariana Grande tickets right now, you can't buy them on Ticketmaster. You can only buy them for $10,000. Like,
yeah.
There's just no fucking. It's very frustrating. I think the closest we got to that happening is when Taylor made a big deal out of it, and they brought it to the floor and they argued about it. But that guy, Greg, what's his face, the Live Nation, whoever, just sat there and ate that shit for 3 hours, you know? Like, they're always going to have someone to eat the shit and then do nothing about it.
Yeah.
Like, until they do something or set regulations that prevent this price gouging and the monopoly that everybody just keeps overlooking and, like, laughing about at everybody's expense, nobody's going to be able to do anything about it, you know?
Yeah.
Unless artists start selling it themselves. Like, if they can stop using Ticketmaster, if Ticketmaster will stop partnering with stadiums and arenas, that's the problem. Like, there is no, it's chicken or the egg.
It's inevitable.
Yeah, it sucks. It blows dick. But I think that it's like, how many times are we going to have the conversation about the Ticketmaster thing, and why is it only Harry Styles' fault? Because he didn't say on Instagram, hey guys, I'm really sorry about all this. Of course, I think that it is a little much to think that he doesn't care just because he didn't post on Instagram. You know?
Yeah.
I have more loyalty over time for Harry than to think that.
Yeah. I don't know.
And Coming Up Roses is my favorite song ever. And I like, it's maybe my favorite Harry song ever. I think maybe that's why I ride for the album in general, because that song is so beautiful. But I do think that song could have fit on Harry's House, which I've said. Harry's House is an excellent album.
Yeah.
You know, Matilda, it's a crazy song.
Yeah, I don't know.
All I know is that by the time he gets over here, it better be figured out. You know what I mean? Like, figure it the fuck out. We need.
You'll see the whole shebang.
I'll see the whole thing at Wembley. And now I will keep my ears perked for if he's talking in between, talking about how thankful, like maybe Wembley is his MSG. You know, he's from the area. Maybe he'll get choked up talking about it. Fingers crossed.
No, I don't know. Maybe I'm just like jaded, but I don't know. I still love him. I'll always love him. He'll always be like one of my faves. But like, I don't know. Maybe I'm just in a little bit of a lull in terms of like my fan of him, because I think it's more from the album for me than the concert Ticketmaster thing.
Yeah.
Because as much as I didn't like that whole thing, whatever, I do agree with you that I do think he's caught up in some sort of contract where that type of stuff is out of his control, like in terms of like the tour dates and where it is and
right.
Things
And that's
of that
why
nature.
it's like, why would he speak about that if he's like not, if his hands are tied? He's like, hey guys, sorry, I'm locked up in this contract. I can't.
And I'm sure
fuck
like
around
UMG
with, like,
or wherever he signed with doesn't really want him to be like.
I forget the guy's name. He's like it's like an open thing that this guy and the Dolans at MSG have this agreement or whatever.
It's Harry's manager is like the son of somebody who's like best friends with the Dolans or something.
Manager.
He's like related to.
I don't want to say any wrong names. It says Jeffrey Azoff at Full Stop Management is his manager, but
it's the Azoff son, I think.
Then that is Irving Azoff.
Yeah, something with the Azoffs. I know the Azoffs are
Jeffrey
involved
Azoff,
some way too.
MSG.
He like sold some sort of.
So, Azoff Management. This is in 2018. Azoff Management reaches agreement to acquire the Madison Square Garden company's 50% interest. So again, like they have a deal with MSG already.
Yeah.
So it's almost like,
I think it's maybe just like my disconnect with the album.
Yeah, maybe
is turning into like more of a disconnect with
Harry.
You
gotta maybe throw on a little old album and rekindle your love. Just
maybe that's what I need
Remind
to do. Just
yourself.
listen to Fine Line in Harry's
listen
house.
To a little Fine Line.
Yeah.
Don't abandon our man.
No, I would never. But I don't know.
Like, of course he's rich. Of course he's whatever. Of course, blah blah blah. I just think that when you start like kind of cracking that can of worms of I'm bound. Like, imagine we hear that Harry's bound by his managers, confirmed by Harry. They would the offices would get raided. You know what I mean? Like it'd be an uproar.
Yeah.
And I just imagine one day we'll find out that there was more to this story.
Right.
That's all. But I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know.
At least
either.
I hope. And if not, and if it turns out one day Harry Styles is a big asshole, then that sucks.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like,
yeah.
Whoops.
Right. No, exactly.
Whoops, I was wrong. Riding for no reason.
And I don't think he's
you know?
I don't think he's like this money hungry asshole that like doesn't give a shit about his fans. I just feel like he's going through like this, I don't know. It's like a weird, maybe it's because he's been gone for so long that I'm like feeling a little jaded, but I don't know.
You expected like more of a punch after being gone.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I think after I see him live, and I've said this, I think after I see him live, my opinions on the album will change because I think I'll like the songs more. For sure.
I'm really just hoping for like for it all to flow together and make sense. Like, because when you listen to it, like the only song I listen to on the album by itself is Coming Up Roses. Everything else I'll listen to like in succession because I feel like they go together and tell a story.
Yeah.
So I'm hoping that, and I know we said this last episode, sorry for repeating, but I hope that it's like a story being told, although I haven't seen anybody say that, so who knows? That's my hopeful feelings.
I guess it's like I maybe it's just my disconnect with the album is the big stem of the whole reason.
Regardless, he's still in our hearts, and he'll still be at Taylor Swift's wedding. So
right.
that's
now we don't know if he will, right? Because he'll be on tour.
Oh my God, that is so true.
Yeah. So now I feel like he probably won't be.
Right.
And that's okay.
And what a good excuse for him to not go.
Right, exactly.
Be like,
it's
oh,
like, oh, I'm sorry, I'm on
tour. Right.
Well,
Right.
listen, and for the disconnect that I have with Harry right now, I have a lot of connects with my other people.
Yeah.
So it's okay. And I think my love for Harry will literally never die. Like,
Of course.
I've loved him since I was 12 years old.
Yes.
So like,
It's just a simmering ember instead of a
it's kind of like my love with Timmy. Like after Timmy got his haircut, Timmy Chalamet.
Yes, of course.
I was like, I feel it. Like I could feel,
Right.
I could feel the love
You could feel it coming back.
start to come up, bubble up. Yeah, exactly. So maybe Harry just needs a haircut.
Just get him a better haircut. Maybe the mustache, we don't need it. And listen to an oldie but a goodie. And I
maybe
think
I'll listen to Fine Line and like From the Dining Table.
Yeah.
Ever Since New York.
I think he'll be good as new.
Yeah.
If you are worried about celebrities caring about their fans and the response online or whatever, there is somebody who does care and is vocal about it. And it's Charlie XCX.
Yeah, what is her tea?
Charlie is not okay right now.
I think she just is not loving the response from
rock music. I mean, well, girl, come on now.
Listen, it's very experimental to say the least.
My question is more, what is her Twitter?
She said, I'm not trying to repel people away or convince people into liking me. I'm doing what I feel is truthful to me. I think existing as a human being in 2026 is really hard for a multitude of different reasons. My solace is art, but sometimes that doesn't even really feel safe this day and age. Maybe you feel the same? I don't know. Just giving you my thoughts. Love you. Like, I get what she's saying.
I agree, but she also, these are all the tweets that she put out. First, it was wait, did you read this part about excited for you all to hear this new music? I can only...
No.
Okay. First, she tweeted, excited for you all to hear this new music. I can only ever make what feels true to me. I'm not thinking about anything else while I'm making it. Not reception or audience or anything else. Just my connection with it and whether it feels honest to me. And then she goes, another tweet, if you get me, you get me. And if you don't, you don't. And that's okay. And then the one that Gia just read, I'm not trying to repel people. And then she quote tweeted something that is limited to me, so they must have me blocked. But it says, my work is about my constantly fluctuating feelings. It has always been, and I engage with that because it's a key part of what my work is about, XX. And then she like quote tweeted a picture of herself. It was the Duolingo owl posing with a cardboard cutout of herself and said quote tweet anyway.
Yeah, which is funny.
Which is funny.
Like, I kind of get what she's saying though. Like,
well, just say it, girl. Your feelings are hurt.
Yeah.
Like, it's okay that your feelings got hurt, that nobody liked rock music.
Yeah.
And
she's got to take a page out of Taylor's book and not read the...
Just get off.
Put what you love out there, and it's out there, and it's up for public opinion, and it's not yours anymore, and you accept it, you love it for what it is, and no one's outside opinions will change that.
Yes. Completely.
Because, I feel like what she's saying is, like... I'm going to make the music that I want to make no matter what people are saying. And it's like, okay, girl, just say that. Just do that then.
Just do that. And then,
Ooh, little bug.
Oh, hello, moth.
But like at the same time, yes. I don't know. I feel like if I was in her shoes, I get so caught up with what like people are saying about me and stuff that like I get it.
This is the realest I've ever seen her be.
Yeah.
But I just wish it was almost one more degree of real, being like, you guys shit talking my new song is really hurting my feelings.
Yeah.
Just say it. Because and I will say this in defense of rock music. I know. The beginning of it is good. Yeah. I like the beginning of it. And I also like that, as soon as she gets to the rock, then I'm out. That part, the chorus really, I'm out.
Yeah.
Everything else I actually do think sounds good, and it's kind of growing on me. She also, whatever that like B-side thing that she put out.
Yeah, that was good.
Was really good.
Yeah.
So let's get that up on streaming. Like let's focus on what the people like and what they don't like, you know? And if they don't like the chorus of rock music, whatever, fuck them. Like, you put it out to have fun. You put it out, and the ones who know you, they'll stand by you, whatever. I can't imagine like the Brat fans and the Charlie like diehards are turning on her, are they?
I mean, I would be shocked. I feel like the Brat, like the Charlie fans, like it's the same with the Taylor fans. Like no matter what she does, like they will support her.
Of course.
I do feel like it's kind of, now that she's become more mainstream, I do feel like maybe she's responding more to like the general public.
Totally.
Because she got so many new fans from Brat that now when she's trying like a new sound, whatever, maybe she's like, listen, I'm going to put out whatever I want to put out. I'm not going to try to cater to these new fans.
Totally. And I also wonder if like this is the most hate she's received at once, because Brat really wasn't like, didn't get hate at the time. Like,
I feel like
the only people hating were us, like me specifically, not even you, me.
I know, I loved that album. Like, I feel like you like that album too.
I also like the album. Like it was her attitude that I didn't like, and I hope that came across when we were talking shit at the time, because I do like the album. I think it was good, and there was a lot of good songs, and it was good for the time, good club music, good whatever.
Yeah.
But her trying to make her whole, like, change her vibe into this like fuck it, like rock and roll vibe, when in reality it was like, girl, we're the same age and you look silly. Like that to me was foolish. But I think that is a personal thing. Like I don't think a lot of people felt that way. I think like mostly just maybe only me. But I do think that it is, I think it's like endearing or nice that she does show vulnerability.
Yeah.
And I think that that's kind of what was missing, at least for me with Charlie, is a little bit of that like reality of, no, I am a person and I'm not just saying fuck it and like smoking a cig all day long. Like, be the real person that you are. You are also an artist and you are working hard. And I have newfound respect for her after the Wuthering Heights album came out. I thought that was like a great showcase of her range that I had never seen before. So, you know, be true to yourself, girl. Do what you gotta do. And it's okay to get your feelings hurt by the mean people online. Us
totally
included.
I feel like, again, like this is exactly what Taylor was talking about in her American Music Awards speech, or was it American Music Awards? Yes. No. iHeart. It was iHeart. Like, I feel like this is exactly what she was talking about in iHeart, is the internet kills anything that you love.
If you feed it to the internet, it kills it.
Yeah.
And so, I forget the other part, but
yeah. So I feel like Charlie is not alone in this feeling of a lot of artists being scared to try new things because of how evil the internet can be.
Abso-fucking-lutely. Yeah. I couldn't relate to something more.
Legit.
It's the most relatable shit that I've heard in a long time. Big time. So prayers for Charlie.
Wait, did you see that? Like, did you see that Madonna like low-key shaded Charlie?
Yes, with her, like, if you're not dancing in the club, you're not listening to the right music.
She tweeted, if your dance floor feels dead, maybe you're playing the wrong music. Get her, Madonna!
Get her match. Let's go, girl. Wait, I meant to retweet that. I think I only favorited it, but I meant to retweet it. Why can't I... Look at this. Why can't I go to my likes?
Oh.
Am I dumb?
No, it's because your phone is... Yeah, I don't know.
Sometimes I feel like I am...
Damn, Madonna's
just 1,000 fucking years old, but... It's not always my fault. She really is, like, right now, being a little... I really just can't...
Madonna's being shady?
Yes, but I want to.
Her new song with Sabrina came out. I haven't listened to it yet.
Oh, did it? Fuck, yeah. I didn't either.
Also, new Olivia Rodrigo song on Friday.
Yes, finally.
The Cure.
Time. Whatever. It's not important. I don't need to find it.
Yeah.
The Cure. That's very exciting.
Yeah, she said it's like her favorite song from the album and a music video.
Fuck
so
yeah.
I'm very excited
I didn't know
for
about
that.
The music video.
Yeah.
Very cool. Love. All right, that is all we have pretty much for news, I believe.
Yes.
Wait, dates, reminder dates. We've got Olivia new song coming out Friday, but her new album...
That's June 12th.
Is June 12th.
Yep.
Great. When's Gracie's new album, reminder?
July...
Oh, not till July.
Yeah, July 17th, I think, or something like that.
I felt like we had a few things happening in like
and then
these
Ari is
next
July 31st.
Right, but she has a new single.
Yes. May
29th?
9th. Yeah, 29th. Yeah.
Oh, no.
Uh-oh. Is Taylor going to block
oh,
Ari?
No, is she blocking Ari?
That'll be so annoying if that is
I
thing.
hope not, because obviously that won't be the case.
And the Arianators will come after.
How annoying.
Yeah.
Hopefully that won't be the case.
Yeah.
But whatever, who knows what'll happen. But okay, so let's move on to some homework that we did. Gia's great, fabulous idea to do a collaboration of off-campus. That's the name of the show?
Yep.
Oh my God, I just like forgot for a sec. Off-campus characters matched with Taylor Swift songs.
Yes.
So I think yours is probably more in-depth than mine, which I love. I chose like 1 or 2 for each person, and then I have like a couple for the relationships.
Yeah.
Okay, but you can start.
Okay, we'll start with Hannah.
Yeah.
For Hannah, I have Mirror Ball.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, I feel like that's perfect for like how she's kind of afraid to put her emotions out there because she's like wants to be the perfect, performer or whatever it is.
Yes.
And then I also have Then I also have the fate of Ophelia. Because like Garrett like saved her heart because like she was like afraid to get back into a relationship, get back into things with guys, like afraid to put her heart out there. She was crushed by this terrible thing that happened to her, and Garrett saved her heart from the fate of Ophelia.
Fate of Ophelia is a perfect one for Hannah. I love that. Do you want to go back and forth, or do you want to? Okay. For Hannah, I have You're on Your Own, Kid.
Yeah.
And I feel like that's the obvious one. I also feel like I could have put that for literally everyone. Like, I feel like everyone's kind of going through a moment of like, you're on your own, kid. You always have been. But it feels like Hannah herself is like, she really is. Like, she's in school. She's doing it herself. She's trying to like work through this. Yeah, she has the support of the people around her, but like, this is the shit that she needs to do on her own.
It's her trauma that she has to get over.
Her trauma, her growth.
Yeah.
And so make the friendship bracelets and take the moment and taste it. Like, I think the happier ending of Your Own Kid. Sorry, was that even English? Was kind of like her big performance at the end is like, might as well have been Your Own Kid on the piano. You know what I mean?
Do you know that she's a huge Swiftie too? Ella Bright.
Oh, is she?
Yeah.
Good. I had hoped, because they talk about Taylor, they reference her in the show as being like brave, They
did like that. Do you know like the Street Hearts interview? It's like this girl on TikTok, but her and Belmont did it, and she was like, what do you have to say to the people that don't understand Swiftie culture? She was like, I don't care. You need more friendship bracelets.
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh my God. Open invite for Ella on the show anytime. She's British also.
Yeah, she's British.
Biggest surprise.
Crazy.
I think it makes it so. I think that she, with her English accent, is kind of a perfect collaboration, looks and sound wise, of Barbie Ferreira and our friend Madeline. I think that like Madeline and Barbie mixed together makes Ella Bright.
Yes.
In like almost every way. Like,
yeah.
In like the endearing way, but also something about her face shape, it reminds me of Barbie a little, but her coloring reminds me of Madeline.
Yeah.
Like that like Irish girl.
Yeah.
She's British. I don't know if she's actually Irish, but she's got that like pale skin, that like Irish girl hair, and like big titties. Like, it's just, like, it just kind of fits in that way for me.
That's hilarious.
In the way that they kind of look alike.
I see that for sure.
But more Barbie for me, I think.
Yeah.
Just like, but the raspiness, I think, of her American accent is what reminds me of Barbie.
Every time I see her, I always think of Hannah Ann from The Bachelor.
She looks, when I saw you post that, she looks a lot like her too.
Just like her.
A lot like her
and like a little like Rachel Sennett.
Yes, that too.
The big boob short thing.
Rachel Sennett has that same coloring of like pale with the like kind of darkish hair, but not really that dark, like an in-between color hair where it's like not dark brown, but it's
Madeline
not light brown.
has like dark hair and freckles.
But I feel like so does Ella, no?
No, she doesn't have freckles.
Does she not?
I don't think so.
Oh, I thought that she did.
Maybe I'm wrong. Let me look
I also
her
thought
up
that Madeline's hair was a little lighter. Maybe it's not as dark as I'm thinking.
Ella Bright.
When I first saw Ella Bright, I said, "Oh, she's a good Irish girl." Like that's like kind of what I.
That's funny. No, she definitely gives Irish vibes. I totally see that. But like, see how like her face is like, it's pale for sure.
Yeah.
But like Madeline's whole face is like full of freckles. You know?
For sure.
And Madeline's hair is like almost black.
What? Maybe I'm thinking of no way.
Look how dark her hair is.
But her hair is back. I feel like they have the same hair.
Yeah, maybe it's more brown than I realized. Like, look how dark her hair is in that one.
Oh, I don't know. I feel like my vision of her, see, like that looks exactly the same to me. That looks like the same hair color as
Ella.
Ella.
Yeah. Actually, you're kind of right.
In my head, her hair is not that dark, Madeline. But maybe, I mean, you're yeah, true. What time of year is that?
This was September. No, but I actually see it. The
like
eyebrows,
I really am.
The hairstyle. I see it for sure. I see it for sure.
I think that it's something about, and also like her vibe and how she's like sweet and whatever.
Yes.
Like it's just, I kept thinking of Madeline during that, but then the way her voice sounds to me is so Barbie.
Yeah.
And then it also made me start seeing it in her face. And then you posted the Hannah Ann.
Yeah.
They're all kind of in the same
for sure
category
for
of
sure.
people. You know what I mean? If that makes sense. But her having a British accent makes sense as to why her, like, she has kind of a deep voice, which I feel like I notice on people, but it's because of her accent.
It's crazy how like you can just have a British accent and like go through a whole show and just have no idea.
And no one knows.
It's crazy.
I kept like on my second rewatch, I kept trying to like listen for slip ups, and there really wasn't any.
No.
Like, she had it down like nobody's
It's
business.
Unbelievable.
Yes. Anyway, so
anyways,
you're on your own
yes.
kiss now, Garrett.
Garrett, I have Peace.
Oh, that's nice.
And My Tears Ricochet.
Really good.
To his father.
So real.
You turn into your worst fears and you're tossing out blame, drunk on this pain, crossing out the good years.
Wow.
Yeah, I didn't have it in myself to go with grace.
Paul Graham and Scott Borchetta.
Yeah, legit. Phil.
Phil, what I say?
Yeah.
What I call him? Paul.
Close enough.
To be fair, there's too many fucking names. Everybody, all these
There
white
is
ass
so many names.
For Garrett, I have Mirrorball, actually.
Love.
I think that he is so obsessed with like just being the like looking in the best version of himself, and he does want that love and attention that he's just like not getting from his father.
For Allie, I have two. I Did Something Bad.
Ooh.
And Bejeweled.
Of course.
Yes.
Of course.
Because Sean was not letting her be Bejeweled.
Not even close. Sean sucks. God, he sucked.
No, he sucked.
From the minute that they like got back, even him like being around when he was weird about her like not giving advice, whatever. I hated him. I
really did not like his vibe.
I also have two for Allie. I have the only people that I have two for in this list are Allie and Dean, and I have one, and I have three for them for the. I really love Allie and Dean.
I have three for them too.
I only care about Allie and Dean.
Yeah,
pretty
literally
much.
same.
Allie, I have Guilty as Sin.
Love.
And I have You're Losing Me.
Ooh, yes.
Because Sean just did not fucking get it.
So true.
He didn't get it.
So true. That's actually a great one. And then for Dean, I have The Archer.
Oh, that's really good.
Because like they see right through me.
Fuck.
Who could ever leave me, darling? But who could stay?
That's so good.
Because he's like he wants to be with someone that actually wants to be with him.
Of course, that's really good.
And then I have Gold Rush. Because everybody wants him, and Allie's like, I don't like a gold rush. Everybody wants you, and he's blonde.
Those are really, really good, actually.
Yeah,
both of
thanks.
them. They're better than mine. Fuck. And they always are. God damn it. But I think you'll like mine too. I think you'll like mine too.
I'm sure I will.
I have the first one I have for Dean was The Bolter.
Love.
Because I kind of feel like he himself has this issue of commitment, and he's like kind of afraid, and he just like ends up in these situations, but really he's detached.
Yes.
And I feel like that's the vibes I get from The Bolter. I also have Betty.
Oh.
Which I know may be a stretch, but I think that he like pursues Allie in a way that it reminds me of like James pursuing Betty. Like, I showed up at your party. Will you have me? Will you love me?
Yeah,
And
that's
it's like,
cute.
Because Allie's kind of like, no, you're just we're keeping it the way that we thought it was going to be, where you're just a fuckboy and like this is just fun. And he's like,
no, I think
he's like,
that's
I know I said
cute.
that, but
I like that.
So
Yeah,
that was
that's
kinda
really
my
cute.
thought process there.
For Logan, I have two as well. I have You Belong With Me,
Aw,
obviously.
nice, yeah.
And Teardrops on My Guitar.
that's so real. Teardrops on My Guitar is perfect.
Drew looks at me. I fake a smile so he won't see. Yeah, that's literally
so
him.
Logan.
Yeah.
It's so Logan. I have August for Logan.
Yeah. Yeah.
I actually thought of August for Logan before I went back and put Betty for Dean.
Right.
Because I was like, Logan is so August. Like, he
really is.
He just wants what he can't have.
Yes. And he
yeah,
knows
he
that
got
it's
kissed,
not.
but,
Yeah.
you know,
Yeah, totally.
he's not the one.
Okay. For Tucker,
Yeah.
this was hard because we don't really know him that well.
We don't know him that well. I have the most cop-out answer, but you're going to appreciate it. Just vibes. My answer is
Wait,
vibes
I wonder
alone.
if we have the same one. For Tucker, I have Right Where You Left Me because he's still at the
No.
restaurant. He's at the restaurant.
That's
He
perfect.
cooks. Yeah,
That's a really good one.
That's literally the only.
That's a really good one. I
connotation.
didn't think about it like that, and I should have. Because restaurant, duh.
Yeah.
I put Paper Rings just because I feel like he's so all over the place.
Yeah.
And that song is all over the
And
place.
he's like, yeah.
Tucker could disappear and I wouldn't notice. Like,
Yeah,
I have
he wasn't a
don't
pivotal
care.
character in this season, but I do think like he'll become more of a main
does he?
character. He has his own book. I know that.
Oh, he does?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
Wow.
yeah.
So then maybe I should
And
get
he's like
on
a
board.
redhead in the books.
Oh,
I know.
Typical redhead erasure. Fucking always.
Yeah, that is kind of brutal. I'm sorry.
Gingers get no
Yeah, he's like a
fucking
sexy
respect.
ginger.
And we will take over.
No. Yeah.
One day, we will.
Watch out.
Yeah. That's hilarious.
Yeah.
Wow, I
I'm
did
pretty
not
sure.
know
I'm
that.
pretty sure. Like at some point, he's supposed to become one of the main characters. I'd assume like next season, maybe he'll get some more screen time.
Maybe. He's just so Zeke. from High School Musical. Like there is
he just wants to make creme brulee.
Even in vibe, like I swear to God, like he watched High School Musical to like prep for this role. Like,
yeah,
he just,
totally. He's
even
like
when
the
he's
chill
cooking
guy.
in the kitchen,
Yeah.
he's just this. He's the exact same to me.
Yeah.
Paper Rings is kind of a bad choice, I think, in general. But it's like the way I feel about that song is the way I feel about Tucker.
Right.
If that
And
makes
it's also
sense.
like he kind of like has the same vibe as the song, like you said, like based off vibes.
Yes.
For Justin Cole, I have Superstar.
Good one.
Yep, that applies
that
literally
totally
perfectly.
fits.
Yeah.
Absolutely fits.
Yeah.
I have Gorgeous. Because
That also totally fits.
I had to go like the Joe route if we're going in Swift history, where it's like she's so obsessed with him and she like can't even look at him.
Yeah,
he's
like it
just
doesn't
so,
matter
like,
what he
blah.
says. Yeah,
exactly.
yeah.
But ultimately, it's like okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Did you put one for Jules?
Yes, I did. And are you ready?
Yeah.
Did you put one?
Yeah.
Well, all right, you go first.
For Jules, I have I Know Places, but it's but it's from the perspective of everybody against her, because they are the hunters, we are the foxes. We run because like we have to hide from them.
In literally
we have to
the
hide
same
from them.
exact vein, I look in people's windows. Like literally, I'm crying.
Like I'm some
Literally,
deranged weirdo.
She's literally like she's a deranged weirdo because she fucking is. Like
That is
not
so
from her side.
funny.
Like I look in people's windows, but from the perspective of the people inside. Like who's that freak watching?
Who's that freak on,
Who's that
on
freak
their,
outside
on their
with
phone?
their phone?
Yeah.
Exposing our personal details of her brother and all of his friends. Fucking freak.
That's so funny. Oh my god.
Oh my god. Those are both perfect.
Yeah, literally.
Both perfect. In case you can tell, we're not big Jules fans in this house.
No, not big. I just feel like they just have like no purpose almost.
You said it perfectly, I think, in a text where you're like, if JB were doing this shit with me and my friends, I'd be like, what the fuck?
Yo, seriously, he'd
Stop
be like,
exposing
get away from my friends and
Right.
go make some friends.
Stop hanging out in our group,
Yeah.
right? Like, stop hanging out in
Like,
this
get
house.
out of my house.
What the fuck is going on?
Yeah.
Anyway, so, and I did the same thing with my brother. No fucking way. Are you out of your mind? I'd be
Totally.
like, I'm not going to help you fuel your gossip column about my friend. Like, what is happening here? So bizarre.
And like talk shit about the team on live.
So
Yeah, it's
weird.
crazy.
Like, so weird. Too
When
much.
during my rewatch, she's like, the team finally decided to get off their knees and stop sucking. I
No,
was like,
it's
damn.
so brutal. Like
Yeah.
it's so brutal. But it's hockey, you know? Like
Right.
it's the culture.
Yeah, they just like
Whatever.
they're crazy.
Whatever.
Okay, so
Okay.
for my Dean Alley ship,
Okay.
so this is for the couple.
Yeah.
I have 3. I'm gonna get you back.
Love.
False God.
Love.
We might just get away with this.
Ooh, False God is perfect.
Yeah.
That's really good.
And Guilty as Sin.
Love.
Yeah.
Love. Allie and Dean, I've got Honey.
Love.
I have Slut.
Yes.
They got Slut.
Yes,
Which
that's
was-
actually such a good one.
They got Slut for me. And then Delicate.
Oh, cute.
I know. I just
That's
love
a really
all
good
my.
one, too.
By the way, all my literal favorite songs for Allie and Dean. I almost put the lakes on.
Yeah, that's funny.
The lakes didn't really apply to anybody. I
Yeah,
felt,
that's a
but
really good one.
Yeah, yeah.
Slut is
Slut's
perfect.
a good one. Yeah. I was
And then
happy
for
about that
Hannah
one.
and Garrett, I have 3 as well. I have Daylight
Cute.
King
Good
of My Heart.
one. Oh, good.
and Cowboy Like Me.
Oh,
Skeletons in
great
both our
one.
closets, plotted hard to fuck this up.
Absolutely.
so-
I love that. I've got Everything Has Changed
Cute.
because I thought that was sweet. Sparks Fly.
Yeah.
Duh. And then Ivy, which I would never give to someone unless I felt
Yes.
it was really.
I was debating using that one too. Such a good one.
I think that
You
they're-
started it. Yeah, it's
Yes.
too far. It's a goddamn blaze in the dark, but you started it.
I just think that their arc of like kind of not liking each other and then obviously being perfect for like that to me showcases like I think Ivy is good for that. Your House of Stone, my ivy grows and now I'm covered in you.
Yeah.
Like that takes time. The visuals of that feels I don't know, and it just feels so intimate. I love
Yeah.
Ivy in that way, and I feel like their relationship is so intimate, and I just love it. I just love it.
No, I completely agree with that.
How fun! I feel
So
like we could I feel
fun.
like we could do that 10 more times.
Totally. I feel like, well, it's like each season. I also feel like too. Like I'm sure, like when the next season comes out, it'll change. And also so
Absolutely.
crazy that they are starting filming season 2 like this week or next.
I know. What a crazy. Well, I wonder. They must have filmed it like a year ago, right? Or like 6 months ago.
Right?
maybe, at
Yeah.
least?
I'm just loving that they
Me
are
too.
on this shit. Like
Strike while the iron's hot.
it's like they learn the lesson from Netflix, not to
Yep.
wait more than like a year in between.
Absolutely.
Okay. Shall we jump into voicemails and DMs?
Let's get into some. I was just thinking about how. But sorry, I zoned out for a second because it's it's Amazon, right?
Yes.
So they're really, they probably took a lot of pages out of like Summer I Turned Pretty notebook and was like, if we're going to, spawn another fan favorite like that, we got to get strike while the iron's hot.
Netflix, like straight, like they probably take like page out of the Netflix book in terms of like not doing what they did.
100%.
Like Stranger Things took forever to come out.
Yes. But the stakes are high with Amazon of like, They're really crushing it with like the YA section.
They are snagging everything.
It's an untapped market. It's a market that it's not untapped. I'm lying about that. It's not untapped, but I think it's a lucrative market. Not only the book adaptations, but just the like hole that's missing for like semi-kitschy rom-com stuff. Like people just don't want to touch that anymore. Yeah. And I feel like now people are waking up to it.
They don't realize that you can like take it into something that's actually
substantial.
Yeah, totally.
Right.
Because if anyone's like me and they're reading the off-campus books right now,
boy
are they bad.
Oh right. So maybe give a little warning. Or a
I'll just say
a word of caution perhaps.
Take those boys and cherish them, because those boys in the show are not those boys in the books. Goddamn, Garrett is a disgusting pig. Like a legit pig. All he can talk about is how big Hannah's tits are and how they're bouncing all over the place and how she should show off her stripper tits and how she shouldn't fall asleep on the couch because one of his roommates might grope her. And it's just like, so the sexualization of her is just so nasty. Dean's like calling everybody honey, baby doll, like being so gross. Like they're all just gross. And they really don't have any redeeming qualities right now. So
how far are you in it right now?
Like maybe I'm reading on my Kindle. I'm maybe like 30% into the first book.
Okay.
So I don't know. Maybe he'll have
hopefully
character
have a big,
but I saw
turnaround.
I saw an excerpt of like the end of the book when they get together, and he's like, and they're like, "Oh, I'm so glad we're together." And he's like, "Yeah, I missed your lips and your tight pussy." Like what?
It's like, okay,
like
but I
TV show Garrett would
never
say that.
He would never
miss your
say
tight pussy.
No way. But I was saying in our chat that I think that this is like, I'm not really surprised because this is like hockey bro culture.
Right.
Like all we ever fucking hear is like, oh, it's locker room. Hockey locker room is the most locker room of all the locker rooms.
Well,
you know
this
what I mean?
is not,
so I'm not
painting
surprised.
them in a good light.
Not
Jeez
surprised.
Louise. I'm like, these guys are legit pigs.
I believe it. I believe it. Maybe they have redemption. All my high school, or not, Britt and Megan read it, and Brittany loves this series.
Shocking.
So I'm actually not. I'm not surprised.
Well, they did come out in like 2015. So like,
right. That's what I mean. I'm not surprised because she's my age. So it's like that was our college experience, to be fair. But it was like I assume that the redemption arc is there. Otherwise, like,
I mean,
why would
everyone's even saying like even Dean's book, like Dean is so bad too.
I believe it. Yeah. I bet he's worse. I bet Dean is worse if he's Mr. Fuckboy having sex with everybody and no feelings. Like I bet he screws over a lot of girls.
Ugh. It's just shocking. It's like I almost like don't want to keep reading because it's like tainting my view of my men.
I'll be like, hey, Britt, did Britt in the off-campus books, do the guys get less sexist as it goes
less
on?
Sexist pigs?
We'll see what she says. But I bet they do. Or she'll be like, no, they definitely don't. She'll tell us either way. But okay, we'll wait for her response in the meantime. So because she's read them. And she's been telling us to read them for years. Like she's been like up our ass. She's like, you gotta read those books. And now they got the show, and I never read the book. So. Yeah.
So just be prepared if you're starting the books.
Prepare.
But speaking of off campus, let's jump into voicemails.
Woo woo!
Hi girls, my name is Brandy.
Hey, Brandy.
I just wanted to ask a question here. Big fan, love the pod. I have seen just about every single episode.
Yay! Thank you.
So I know that you all have been watching Off Campus. So my question is, like, in the similar vein of The Summer I Turned Pretty and how there's Taylor songs in that show, like weaved in and out of every episode basically. Mm-hmm. What are, maybe let's limit it to like 5 different songs. What Taylor songs would you put in Off Campus? And no, you can't choose dress. because we all know Dress should definitely be in that show.
That is
okay,
true.
That's a good point.
That is true.
Bye.
Love you.
Love you, Brandy. Thank you for that. And also agreed. Dress has already been spoken for.
Yeah, Dress has been spoken for.
And that is unfortunate because I would have loved to put that in there.
Definitely Slut.
Definitely
from
Slut.
your recommendation.
Definitely
100%.
Slut.
Like a scene with Dean and Allie that would hit so hard. I would say Slut, Guilty as Sin, maybe The Fate of Ophelia.
I think you're right. I think You're on Your Own Kid has to get in there
You're on
somewhere.
Your Own Kid?
For literally anyone.
Yeah.
Like, it doesn't have to be Hannah. It can be literally anyone.
100%.
Yeah.
And maybe I really like The Archer for.
I like The Archer,
and I think
too.
that applies for Garrett, Hannah, and Allie too.
Yes, I agree. I
Yeah.
think The Archer is a really, really good one to put in there.
Yeah.
I think Honey could get in there too.
Yeah.
Honey could be cute.
Would
be funny
Yeah,
as
Wood would
fuck.
be
Oh my
really
god.
funny.
If
Wood would
Austin
be
Swift has
really
a sense
funny.
of humor, he'll put
Yeah.
Wood in there somewhere.
Yeah.
I ain't gotta. How funny would that be on like the outro?
Yeah,
Knock on wood. Boom.
Yeah,
Boy,
that'd
I'll
be
put you
so
wishing on.
funny.
So good.
Like the scene where like Sumi fits so well for that
Yes.
part, but like Wood would have been hilarious
fucking
too.
hilarious. Yeah.
Yeah. So,
I liked Sumi getting some shine, but yes,
totally.
Wood would have been great for that. For sure.
So yeah, that I think that would be Delicate. Totally works. Call It What You Want works.
Call It What You Want would
yeah.
be really good.
Yeah. I Did Something Bad would work so
That would
well.
be
Like her
amazing.
leaving Dean's house.
Maybe it's the part where Allie walks out and she's like, I know I said I wouldn't call, and then it cuts to Dean, and then it's I say I did something bad. Like, that would be amazing.
Totally.
Really, just everything around Allie and Dean. Allie and Dean are the stars of the show.
Oh,
right?
they stole the show by
Garrett and
far.
Hannah, yeah, sure, fine, but like Allie and Dean.
Yeah.
You know.
Okay, let's go into the next one.
Okay.
Hi, Kelly and Gia. It's Michaela.
Hey, Michaela.
I just have a question. Gia, I listened to your most recent episode of Chicks in the Office with Fran. You did an awesome job.
Thanks.
But I'm just curious because you guys were discussing Taylor's wedding date, and you both had opposing opinions or beliefs of when the wedding date will be, and you both had sources that were disagreeing with each other, and you guys said you were going to compare offline.
Yeah.
And you don't have to tell us your sources, of course, but I was just wondering if you and Fran compared your insider info after the show, and if either of your beliefs of when the wedding will be have changed. So
Right.
just curious. Okay, thanks. Love you
Very
guys.
curious. Okay,
Yeah.
so what was the or how much of the conversation was?
We were talking about the July 3rd wedding date.
Yeah.
And she was like, I have a source that basically was like, it's true. And I was like, well, I have a source that says otherwise.
Yeah, say who's her source?
Yeah. So her source, I'm obviously not going to say it,
Yeah,
but
we
like,
can't say.
it's not that reliable of a source.
I don't know if she would have a source reliable enough.
Yes.
Like, I don't know if she's in an orbit with a source reliable
It's
enough.
a friend of a friend of a friend.
No, nope. Sorry.
And that's why I said to her,
That's
I said,
not- yeah.
nope, mine's more believable. Sorry.
Yeah. So there's the
Yeah.
answer.
So
Yeah.
I would say our sources are extremely different. Our locations are extremely different. I don't have any. We don't. And Kelly knows exactly.
We
who
have
I'm,
the same. Gia and I have the
Yeah.
same source. I know
Yes.
Gia's source because
So,
I know
yeah,
the source.
It's both of ours.
Yeah.
So nothing about the date, but the locations are completely different.
Mm-hmm.
If anything, I feel like Francesca maybe started to believe me more
I think that
compared to our sources.
I think that the version of the rumor that we're hearing is much more likely than any rumor we've heard up until this point. You know what I mean? Like that's what it feels like to me. And I think that if she wouldn't have known that rumor without us
she had
saying
no
it,
idea that was a thing.
but like I never would have thought it until I heard it, and I said, "Oh wait, yeah, no shit." Like that makes so much sense. now. But
So
time will tell.
Exactly. Time will tell.
Yeah.
And whoever source wins, that'll be a great war for the sisters. That'll
is gonna
be a
good
great
sister
win
war.
for me.
Yeah, that'll be a
So
really
I'm
good.
praying that
sister.
my source is
You have
right.
to tell me now who her source is. Like,
Yeah, I will
after the
after, I
fact.
will.
Yeah.
And she
Well,
said
should I DM my own new bestie personal source? Oh wait, Megan read it as well. Sorry, I had to go into my friend group chat. Should I just ask Kelly Teller, my new best friend?
Oh, right, duh, sure. You should be like, hey, girl, when's...
Totally forgot to say this.
Oh, yeah, you did.
The other day, Kelly Taylor posted a TikTok or / Instagram reel of herself like getting ready to audio of chicks in the office saying nice things about her, being like, Kelly Taylor, she's a blueprint, like she's amazing, whatever. I forgot that really nice stuff. And she posted it, and I commented just like, yes, like after 5 Aperol Spritzes, by the way. I was like, yes, that's it. And then she replied to me and said, you're the Kelly to my Kelly, and like spelled my name and her name with 3 Saturn emojis.
So crazy.
I like almost started crying. I was like, oh my God, girl.
No, like.
And I said, girl, we need to find a Kelly, Kelley.
That's funny.
I thought that was funny. And so, so now we're close personal friends, and I'll just text her and ask her.
Right. Just DM her.
When's the wedding, girl?
Hey, one Kelly do another.
Hey, Kel.
Yeah.
I'll say that. Hey, Kel.
Yeah.
Just let me know.
Yeah, that's more reliable than any source that my sister and I have for sure.
Yes. So I'll just ask. But wait, separately. Britt hasn't answered, but Megan read them as well. I said, in the off-campus books, do the guys get less sexist as it goes on? Megan says no, but the storylines almost become comical.
Okay, interesting.
Okay.
Yeah, like I don't think that they go through like a big character arc, these guys. Like I think that they are kind of the way that they are.
I said, Gia started reading and said they are total pigs.
Like it's like unbelievable. Like I'm reading it, I'm like, ugh.
Oof. So yeah, sounds like maybe they like,
because I wanted to read it to like know Garrett's inner dialogue, and now I'm like, I don't want to know. I don't want to know.
Better left unsaid.
Exactly.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Last one.
Yes.
Hi, Kelly and Gia. This is Kirsten from Minnesota.
Ooh,
and
Minnesota!
I was just listening to your podcast talking about who would officiate the wedding.
Ooh.
And I have who I want it to be and who I hope it's not,
Beyonce.
even though it doesn't matter because I'm not invited. The person I want it to be, I think Ed Sheeran. That would, to me, that makes sense. And I don't know, I think he'd do a great job. The person I absolutely hope it's not is Patrick Mahomes. No need to go into that. Thank you, guys. Love you.
I, too, hope it's not Pat Mahomes. That would be... We've been gathered here today to celebrate these 2 people.
Oh my God, that's a really good impression.
Yeah, I got a sneaky good Kermit the Frog here.
Hey, do you take Taylor as your wife?
No, I've known Travis on and off the field. And he's a real stand-up guy, but he was made only better by the woman standing next to him.
Oh,
it's very mincy. It's almost mincy.
Yeah, it is a little mincy.
But mincy sounds like Pat Mahomes. I've said that for a long time.
That is so funny. Oh, my God.
Never in a million years.
Never. No, I don't think.
For Pat Mahomes.
No.
That'd be so crazy.
That would be so crazy. Actually, though, like, I don't know. Him and Travis are like legit brothers, it seems like.
For sure. But is he brothers with Taylor? I don't know.
Right.
Because you got to think about, I would.
They have to be close to both people.
Both.
Yeah,
yes,
that's true.
To have like a really, and maybe Pat does. Maybe we're not thinking about that. But even Ed, I would say the same thing. Like Ed is so close with Taylor.
Maybe not Travis.
And yeah, I mean, Ed found out online that they were engaged. So
that's so true. He's like, can he officiate? Like he'll have to check his iPad.
Exactly. Yeah. Right. Like, was he invited? Like, we're not even sure.
Yeah.
But I would say for Ed, at least a performance, like a little acoustic something or other. You know what I mean? Get up there.
Perfect.
Do a little ditty on that. Yeah, perfect. Hearts Don't Break around here. Something.
Yeah, photograph.
Something from the Divide album.
Yeah, something.
Flowers, supermarket
If it's not
flowers.
Beyonce, then Ed.
If it's not Beyonce, yeah, exactly.
Yeah. And we both know Beyonce, best friends with Taylor and Travis.
Exactly. They well respected.
Travis and Beyonce,
like this.
Legit.
But he's probably real close with Jay-Z now. Who knows?
Maybe it'll just be blue.
Yeah. And wouldn't that be a surprise for us all?
That'd be gorgeous.
Blue does it all.
Actually, we have one more voicemail.
Ooh.
So let's throw this in there.
Hi, my name is Jessica. I am from Virginia.
Hey, Jessica.
I love you guys. So I have an idea, a thought really. What if Taylor is Easter egging this week, but instead of it being for a 13th album, what if it is for her wedding? So hear me out. I don't think it's July 3rd. What if it's Memorial Day weekend, which is this upcoming weekend? They have nothing planned for the next 2 weeks, whereas June 13th, Travis has a show in L.A., Live New Heights, June 15th. So that leaves no time for a honeymoon. The theory of July 3rd, 4th of July weekend, Travis has a golf tournament in Utah, July 9th. So again, no time for a honeymoon. But Memorial Day weekend, neither one of them have anything for the next couple weeks. Maybe the Taylor going into the Hall of Fame.
I think you're thinking
Songwriters Hall of Fame, possibly, but we don't know. And I just think that maybe this weekend could be the weekend. So, love you guys. Let me know what you think.
Love you.
Love you so much. Let's just hope that's not, because otherwise Gia's going to have to cut the whole first half of this
No,
podcast.
literally, I literally just talked mad shit about having your wedding over Memorial Day weekend. Obviously, that does not apply if it's Taylor Swift's wedding.
That would be so
that would be so funny. Oh my god, I'm like,
so
you're selfish.
Funny. Yeah, it's
you're
selfish.
So selfish.
It's insane. Blah, blah, blah. Both of us like, oh, enough. Labor Day's fine.
No, literally, I think that the only person that does
God.
not apply to, obviously, is Taylor Swift.
Yes.
I feel like, she's
funny.
told us herself that she would never Easter egg anything in her personal life.
Yes,
so
yes.
I have a hard time. I just don't think she's Easter egging her wedding at all.
I agree.
But that's not to say that Memorial Day weekend, it could be this weekend, which would be so crazy.
Yeah, it would.
And,
it could be next weekend.
Like we said, it is, we have the day off, so people think it's better for traveling and things of that nature.
For sure.
I don't know. We'll have to keep our eyes peeled.
Our eyes peeled.
It's not a bad theory.
The theory that I think is best that I've kind of seen, and I forget if we talked about it or not, but it's the idea that maybe she's doing all this, like, all these pap walks now and, like, kind of making herself seen or whatever, so people leave her alone for the next few weeks, months, and then they can just, like, get married without everybody being up their ass. Like, we've already, like, you got, like, of course, it's going to be, a madhouse in terms of who's going to get the first shot of a faraway zoom lens of them getting married. You know what I mean? Like, that idea is still floating around, but I would think if she's like kind of maybe almost like giving them a level of respect, like, okay, I'll do all these pap walks, I'll do all this, I'll do whatever, but you've got to give me some privacy in that moment. You know what I mean? Like, it could be a respect me and I'll respect you during our big moments type throw off, which I would also respect. So we'll just have to see.
I just feel like we're like, I just feel like, I don't know, it's
the Easter egg in the personal life. I do think that we've been clocked over the head enough times to know that that's not what's
like
happening
her outfits
here.
aren't going to Easter egg like what her wedding date is.
No,
like she doesn't want us to know what her wedding date is.
No, of course not.
Like,
of course not. Also, a side note, more off-campus information. Megan says, yeah, they're supposed to be cocky / douchey jocks that learn to love. That's like the whole.
Well, we'll get to the latter, but right now we are very much at the douchebag, cocky, Christ almighty.
Yep.
It's hard to even like handle.
No, I believe
especially as like someone who does not tolerate that type of behavior.
Right, I was gonna say,
like,
it's
I'm
very,
exactly,
very 2015. It's very. It sounds like my
someone
entire college
on my
experience.
TikTok, they're
really.
like, oh, they're college hockey boys. What do you expect? I'm like, don't give these boys excuses for their bad behavior.
That's what they do for athletes.
Locker room talk
perpetually. You know what I mean? It's exactly.
I hate that shit.
I do too.
All right, let's jump into DMs.
Okay.
Listening to your episode today, and you were talking about what you would do if you happened to have the chance to meet Taylor. I would die. But what I wanted to ask is, have you ever met a celebrity? And if so, who? And that could be through Barstool, but I'm more interested if you ever met a celebrity in the wild. If so, how did it go? What did you say?
Meeting celebrities. I mean, we've met a handful of people. It depends on what you think, what level of celebrity you're talking
right.
about.
And
like,
also,
we've had
I feel
Nikki
like
Glaser on the pod. Like, she's famous.
I feel like a lot of my celebrity encounters have been through Barstool or like through like content creation connections. Like us meeting Tom Felton.
Yes.
Was through our Broadway girl.
Yes.
Which is like kind of through Barstool, whatever.
Which is they know us because of that.
And like I met Zach Bryan.
Right.
But that was like with Brie but before we even like had any connection to Zach Bryan, and when we went to Dallas for the Country Music Awards.
Right. I'm trying to think.
Like, I don't know if I've ever ran into
Justin
like this.
Long. Have I told that story on here before? When Justin Long was here doing a Chicks in the Office. Remember, it was the day the Queen died because we were doing On the Other Line.
Oh,
and the Queen died. Rest in peace, Lizzie. And I ran out and ran into Chicks in the Office to deliver the news to Fran. And they had just finished up an interview with Justin Long, and I didn't know he was still in the room. Like, the door was open, and I thought it was over and he was gone. So I busted in being like, the Queen is dead. And Justin Long was like, huh? And I was like, oh my God, I'm so sorry. And he was like, no, that's good information. And now I'll always remember this moment. And I was like, wow, thank you.
So now he'll probably always remember you.
Yeah, I hope so.
Yeah, I don't have like...
All the Bachelor people. We've met a lot of those people.
Yeah.
Survivor people.
I don't like have anyone that I've met like in the wild in the street that like comes up right off.
Miss Piggy, that was a big deal. Meeting Miss Piggy.
Yeah, but that was through Barstool.
Oh yeah, no. I don't know if I have anybody outside of Barstool that I've like met. That's like a real celebrity. Maybe I went to college with someone who's very good friends with the Plumlee brothers, the basketball players.
Oh, love.
So I know them. I've met them a few times.
Yeah, like I've literally,
but like in college,
I've only seen. I feel like I've only
name.
like seen like other influencers in the wild and like content creator people like in New York that I've been like, oh, I love your stuff, whatever.
I met Teresa Giudice. Came to. She wrote a cookbook, and then we like had a book signing party at this boutique jewelry store I worked at in high school, and she came and
love that,
like signed books. And
I met Hoodie Allen on the street one time in high school, and he told me that he smoked weed with my English teacher.
I'm friendly with Sammy Adams.
Oh, there you go.
That's I've met him a handful of times, and now he's my friend, sorta.
Yeah, I'm friends with Tyler Cameron.
Yeah, there you go. Friends with Tyler Cameron.
Yeah,
I've seen Leo twice now.
Right.
Now is a great time I can tell that story finally. Retell that story.
Yes.
So, okay. So, for those who listen to Chicks in the Office as well, you've already heard this story because Rhea told it. But Rhea was able to get a reservation at a very very trendy place in New York City. I posted it on my story. I'm sure you know what it is, but I'm just not saying the name of it because I don't want to. And so when I told the story the first time, I went into detail about the restaurant and the meal that we ate, and then also the celebrities that we saw.
Yeah.
Just want to say that the restaurant we went to was amazing. The meal was worth the hype. The meal was incredible. But unfortunately, I don't want to name drop the restaurant, so I can name drop these celebs. The first one we saw when we walked in was Sam Rockwell. He was walking out. That was unbelievable. That was really cool. We had made eye contact, but that was it. He was wearing a leather jacket and a gray hoodie. That was kind of an interesting outfit, I felt. And then about halfway through dinner, Adrian Brody stands up, Oscar winner. Adrian Brody stands up to go to the bathroom. Holy fuck. That was unbelievable.
Yeah, so cool.
To be so close. Like, it just was like, it was nuts.
Yeah.
And he was very skinny. That was my first thought, was like very skinny and much cuter in person and a lot younger looking in person, which I also thought was interesting. And then the cream of the crop was on the way out, who happened to be with Adrian Brody, it seems, but we just didn't see him, he was in the restaurant with us the entire time, was Leonardo DiCaprio. Like, it was the most insane. But that's the second time I've seen him in New York. I saw him coming out of there, and he went into his car, and that was it. We all freaked the fuck out. But the other time I saw him is he was coming down an escalator at the Eataly in Fidei as I was going up the escalator, and he was like leaving Eataly with like a personal pizza, and we locked eyes, and I was like, I like couldn't. We looked at each other, and he, I'm sure, as a celebrity, you see the moment that people recognize who you are, and the way that like I looked at him like he was nobody and then realized who he was, like I imagine he probably was like another fucking,
he definitely saw the gears turning.
Yeah. So that was that. And then I sat diagonal from Meryl Streep at a restaurant on the Upper West Side once. And we stayed longer, got an extra glass of wine, and I think another dessert to like keep being close to her.
That's funny. Yeah.
And that was the coolest thing ever. But no, I really have not been. And now I feel bad. I'm like, am I forgetting a celeb? I know.
While you were telling that, I remembered I met and now I'm forgetting his name, Cutie McGee, who is playing Flynn Rider in...
Oh my God, I fucking love him.
Yeah, what the fuck is his name?
From Red, White, and Royal Blue as well?
No.
Oh no, that was the fan cast. Oh
my God, Milo Manheim.
Milo Manheim, yes.
Met Milo Manheim at the Jonas Brothers Christmas movie premiere.
Amazing.
Oh, and he was so nice.
He's so cute.
He was so sweet, so nice.
Cutest.
And that, speaking of the Jonas Brothers, I have met them many a time. At the Short Hills Mall.
Yes.
I've run into them a bunch. I also ran into Kevin Jonas once when I was in college.
Oh.
It was we're doing a wig Wednesday because it was Thanksgiving break.
Obsessed.
So me and all my friends were wearing wigs inside of Party City. He was in there. We asked him for a photo, and we're all wearing the wigs, and he was so confused.
That's so funny, though.
But he was nice about it. And then when I met them at a meet and greet, I said to Kevin, I was like, I don't know if you remember. He said he remembered. I don't know if he was lying, but
who knows? Still funny though.
He was like, it's kind of hard to forget something like that.
Yeah, of course.
So,
I also remembered now that I met Post Malone.
Right, you played beer pong with him.
I played beer pong with Post Malone.
Yeah,
and like hung out with him. I also met in that same day. I met St. John and Doja Cat.
Oh,
but Doja was like kind of right on the. This was pre-COVID, so it was like she was kind of. She only had like one song.
Right.
And I wish I spent like more time with her.
Yeah.
Because she's now obviously so famous.
And I'm friendly with the Mount Joy band because of my sister. So I've met them a bunch. They're great. And I actually met Noah Khan through Mount Joy as well.
Wow.
And he was really nice too.
Celeb meetings are really fun. But I've never met a celebrity face to face and had like a long conversation with one who's like an idol of mine.
Yeah,
like meeting Taylor would be completely different than like seeing Leo out in the wild.
Yeah.
And even that was like, I was acting kind of a fool when I saw Leo, you know? So it's like, who knows if I were to like speak with him, who knows? Like, it's just kind of crazy.
Yeah.
And let's not forget Dave Portnoy. We both have his phone number.
Yeah,
we know
honestly,
him personally.
That's so true.
Yeah.
Yeah, we know Dave Portnoy. We talked to him.
He's
Maybe
our
not in
friend,
a positive way.
Mostly.
Yes,
He's
he's probably your friend.
Depends on the day.
Yeah.
It all depends on the day. Okay.
This one is timely.
Oh,
Hi,
good.
Kelly and Gia. Not a Taylor question, but just a thought.
Ooh.
Why are there so many emergencies in New York every day when you're recording? I always feel like I need to pull over when I listen to your pod in the car because of the constant sirens.
Oh,
LMAO.
no. I didn't even think about the poor car people. Sorry about that.
I think it's because we're on 7th Ave and we're
Yeah.
like in a very like pop-in area of the city. Like a lot
We're like
of people,
right across the street from Penn Station,
Yeah.
basically.
So like shit's going down in New York all the time. Hey, you gotta listen. It's one of the most populated cities in the world. Like
I would say 7th Ave, because 7th Ave goes downtown, and it's like the most congested road. Like it goes through Times Square. It goes through, like if you're trying to get from uptown to downtown, you're likely going on 7th Ave if you're in the middle of the city.
yeah.
Yeah, it's very fucking annoying. And you'd think like, oh wow, maybe a soundproof studio, but
No, you would think, right?
not here.
Let's do a few rapid fire
Yay.
and then we can finish up.
Woohoo.
Let's see what people are saying. Ooh, if you could decide which genre Taylor is doing for her next album, what would you choose?
Oh wow, I'd really like a rock album.
Ooh.
I think it would just be really interesting to see, even if it was like soft rock. I'd be very interested to hear.
I kind of would want her just to like do Midnights again.
It's so true.
Yeah.
I love Midnights or Folklore again. Just do it. You can redo anything you want, girl.
Right.
But I would be really interested, especially after hearing Actually Romantic. I'm like kind of interested in like
Totally.
maybe like a rock ballad. In the theme of like, I want to know what love is. I want you to show me. Like I would love like a big hair, like 80s style rock and roll something from Taylor.
Love that.
Be cool.
I agree with that. Do you guys want to live in New York City forever?
Ooh,
Yes, I
probably.
do.
Yeah.
Or New York City adjacent.
Yeah.
Maybe
Close
not
to the city.
Manhattan, but yeah, close to the city.
I'd like to live in Manhattan as long as I can until something makes me leave, whether that be love or life.
Right.
It can be either or, but yeah, I'll have to pry my cold dead body out of here, I think.
Totally. Nothing really too good. Oh, favorite song on The Great Divide?
That's tough.
Top three.
Probably Orbiter, but that's, I feel like,
Yeah.
the canned answer.
I would say
Let me go look.
top 3. I would say Staying Still.
Yep. I love Staying
Yeah.
Still.
Orbiter. And I'm going to do top 4.
Okay.
All Them Horses and End of August.
I'll do 4 as well. I'll do End of August as well. I'll do American Cars. I really like.
Yeah, I love American Cars. Doors.
Willing and Able.
Yeah.
I'm still obsessed with that song. And Orbiter. Orbiter is one of those songs where the first half has me okay, and then as soon as he gets into the I'm an astronaut, you're the moon, I
Yeah.
start crying. Like it's
Yeah.
just something about the way the music goes. It tickles me in a way that's like
So good.
with the words. Like it's just so beautifully written, and it's such a like you can feel his like yearning through that song,
Yeah.
and it's just like wow. And I have been, since we talked about it, I've been listening to it a lot more.
Yeah.
And I'm like
I
really,
love
really
that.
loving it.
I love the line where he's like, some people don't know why they're wolves, but they still howl at the sound of it. I love that line. It
I like
reminds
the
me
end
of,
where it's like even pups need
yeah, even anxious pups
anxious
need
pups
the moon.
need the moon.
Ah!
My God,
So cute.
It's just a beautiful song.
Yeah, I think we
Yeah.
can close out on that.
Yeah, I think so too.
Yeah.
I would say go into the weekend, especially if it's rainy where you are, put on the Great Divide. Noah Kahan album is really, really like hitting right these couple of
Yeah.
days, and probably into the weekend. Hopefully everybody has a wonderful holiday weekend, maybe some time to relax, and we will keep our eyes peeled and boots on the ground in New York City just in case a wedding does pop up out of nowhere.
Yes, seriously.
Memorial Day weekend. And but otherwise, thank you guys so much as always for submitting voicemails, DMs, etc., and making our show just more fun with your input. So we love you guys,
Yes.
and we will see you next week.
Love you guys.